Hey, thank you, Stan. One of my mods is here. Thank goodness. Ooh, Empress, and friends. Hey, Adam. What's up? We got some new friends over here. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but like, yeah, we got some new friends over here. And care to introduce yourselves before we start?
Um, I don't really know how I would introduce myself.
So Carnival was supposed to be here yesterday.
I
He had
was,
some personal
yes.
stuff to attend to, but everything is fine. Don't
Everything
get
is fine now. Oh, yep.
so he's here to participate and like and then Fenrir is also a new friend.
Hello.
You've
Greetings.
conquered all the chippies.
What?
Yes, I have.
So all of them I believe wait, no, not really. Two of them are from Europe. Don't know exactly, but you'll notice that they speak quite differently from the rest of us.
That's because we're better.
No.
Nuh-uh. And I will fight you on that.
Eh,
Oh, Fenrir, I don't think we can take this. Nah, nah, nah.
I'm a,
no, we
I'm a,
can let
I'm a,
let
I'm a
them cook.
cloud. I'm a cloud
Let
with a gun.
let them
Fear
cook.
me.
After all, they always
I'm.
assault us at any spice. If they're cooking, we can eat nicely.
Oh
Listen,
shit, you
I'm a
right.
cloud. I'm a cloud
Wait,
with a gun.
Guess I'll just
wait, Fenrir, hear
adjust
me out. What
someone.
if we let them cook and then we just eat the food?
There we go.
See, that's the British way.
Exactly. Just have them do the work for us. It's great.
There.
Honestly, valid.
I adjusted everyone's Discord levels because both of the other two are really low. And but their Empress really had to warn us that they might sound different. Well, yeah. Also, I don't know how chaotic this is gonna be, especially because I'm not gonna be playing the protagonist in this one because this is male led, as I've said before.
Oh
The
yeah, let's
so
go.
so the crazy one over here is gonna be leading it.
Oh
Hopefully, not to my
no,
deaths.
British.
And then you
So,
have me, the slightly more crazy one.
mm, yeah. So I'm also, as per usual, severely overpowered by testosterone. So, um, I don't know.
Sausage fest. Let's go.
I mean, I feel like I've done pretty good so far, trying to wrangle these
Mm.
motherfuckers. But we shall see if I'll continue. King will be stopping by, like that he's gonna be late. The late King of Maggots. But, yeah, have no fear, Goku is here. No. Uh,
Epic.
so that's what Stan said. But, yeah, so if, thank you very much. And, yeah, so we're gonna be just starting from the very beginning of the game to kind of catch everybody up, and also because like I barely remember a lot of this, so I'm gonna be piloting, but the one who's thank God gonna be doing most of the talking is uh crazy one over here. So let's
Hello.
hold on to our sanity. So also thank you Faithy Games for agreeing to let us in on this shenanigans of Sunlight Scream University Massacre, which I kind of like was a little bit worried that I wasn't gonna be able to use the title because of the word. But anyway, we'll start the show. There is Russian. I guess so. We're not gonna be doing that. Maybe I can run it on auto, and you can just try and read it as fast as you can. I wonder if it'll be gospel, because I want to get
All
some
right, bet.
food.
Oh,
All
I
right,
can't. I
bet.
can't read fast at all.
All right.
Awakening from the lulling trance of the ride, I moved to the opposite seat and glanced eagerly out the window. What a shit view. Fortunately, I had no traveling companions, and I spent the entire trip in a half slumber, immersed in thinking about the future, which was rapidly flowing into the present. I impatiently thumbed through the newspapers lying on the table.
Oh, look at
That's a
that.
weird new. Oh, hello there, Mags.
Good evening.
Parents beat up daughter for becoming a doctor instead of an actor. The city's
There we go.
mayor passed away from a heart attack. Re-election will be held next week. The annual Fall Festival is postponed due to abnormal heat. A government lab in downtown Sunlight City was abruptly shut down following sensational discoveries. A serial maniac named The Judge has been spotted on the streets of the city again.
All right. Hi, Mags. What were
Hello.
you so surprised with?
Surprised?
You were like, uh-oh.
Don't worry, you're not getting told off.
No,
Yet.
I'm not surprised with anything.
Yeah.
But yeah,
However, for being late, you're getting 5 across the app. No.
who's gonna enjoy
only
that?
5?
That's crazy.
Only
From
5.
my granddad.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I think like the self-voicing, I don't know. I think it got smart, so it wasn't loading up the thing until you were actually done reading the line. So, I was gonna see if I can get away with getting some food while you're at it. Wanna check?
Why not? Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just.
It's all right.
I
It's all right.
haven't eaten at all, and it's been 8 hours since I've been awake, and I sprained my arm. So
How did
Yeah, you might
sprain
want to
your
fix that.
arm?
I don't know how. I'll do it later.
Fix it.
I don't know how.
All right, Sunlight City. The news I deserve so much for a quiet, peaceful town. That's exactly how my brother described it. Based on our rare online correspondence, a boring backwater town where nothing happens. In fact, I'm even glad to be back in my hometown, if it weren't for the conditions of my move. Sounds like a real shithole, I'm gonna be honest. We lived here as a whole family growing up, with my mom, dad, and brother Chris. But then, my parents had a falling out over something, and my mom and I had to move to LA 8 years ago. In the meantime, oh, never mind, I was going to talk about bass fishing. No matter how hard it was to part with my brother and father, I managed to get used to the big city and joined the school community. I finished my studies and was about to go to university. But now another disaster has happened. My mother was in a car accident and passed away. Diddums. I simply don't have the money to rent a place, so Chris came to the rescue. He and my father were doing well in business here, and my brother kindly invited me back to Sunlight City. He's even willing to give me a separate apartment, and I'm going back to my roots. Even if not in the most pleasant conditions, I applied and was accepted to the university, which Chris kindly paid for. But I didn't have much choice in the matter. Chris and I had always gotten along since we were kids, and even from a distance we kept in touch. Outside the window, the platform with the railroad station was already floating, and the final station, Sunlight City, popped. And here I am. Hello, old friend. Despite the fact that there were quite a few passengers in the car, a small queue formed at the exit. I rose lazily from my seat, stretching my stiff legs. Picking up my backpack, which was crammed full of my few personal belongings, slung it over my back and walked toward the exit. When I got to the station, I was immediately blinded by the sun. My eyes are now toasty and crispy. It's a sunny city for a reason. I hid in the shade of the awning and looked around the station. There were passengers and greeters darting back and forth, though there wasn't much a crowd. I strode to the back of the platform looking for my brother. We had made a quick appointment to meet him somewhere on the exit, and I wrote him the number of the carriage, but I didn't see anyone like Chris at the station. I don't think we're gonna miss each other. Maybe he forgot? Or is he late? Stared hard at the faces of the people trying to catch familiar features. Yeah, sure, I hadn't seen Chris in 8 years, but he had plenty of pictures on social media. I should recognize my brother. And now we figure out what we're going to do. In the meantime, would anyone like to talk about fish?
And what type of fish? But carry
Yeah,
on.
what type of fish? That's the real question here.
Oh, any type of fish. You know, the ones you find in a river, the ones you find in the sea, the ones you find that sit in a club and they just kind of smell like fish. Go nuts.
Dare say, what do you think about eating fish?
Ooh, yes. I do have a favorite type of fish as well.
What's your favorite type of fish? I must know.
Typically I tend to go for haddock.
I guessed it.
Am I that predictable?
No, I just guessed you would probably say haddock.
I mean, it's good. What do you expect? Also,
No, completely agree. Haddock is very good.
Also, King of Maggots, thank you very much for the 2,000 bits, you beautiful bastard. And Twitch even adding onto it as well. My, oh my.
I was trying to be quiet. Quiet. Oh, we got a hype train. We got a level 2 hype train. I didn't even mean to start that.
Okay, you can be quiet, you beautiful bastard. You're not going to stop me from calling you it.
Hey, everyone, come on. Let's get the hype train. Let's go. Go.
Choo choo,
Hype
motherfuckers.
train, hype train.
Hype train.
Hype train.
Wait, what if we just keep chanting just choo 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 choo?
People shooting in like
We're
shooting in like a real feast.
encouraging an eating contest.
Yeah, I was gonna say an eating contest. We're talking about fish and we're now just saying the word chew relentlessly. Someone here is eating a lot of sushi and we don't know who.
Oh no, I'm just eating raw sodium at this point. Oh god. It's like the last bits of an instant ramen. No, Cyberscan, it's the... No, that's true like the, what's it called? The kiss sound effect. We're thinking more along the lines of the train noise. Or do they just go honk honk nowadays?
Do they?
Honk.
Honk!
They just make some weird ass noise and we continue on with their day.
I was sipping water.
That's noise.
That made me laugh.
Honk honk!
You were sipping water and you laughed.
I was sipping water and
Oh
you
my
made me
god,
laugh.
I'm so sorry. How long has it been in here?
No, we just
How long
invited.
has it been?
Oh, don't worry, we've been talking about fish!
We have been talking about fish.
Oh,
I like
It's
haddock.
correct.
okay.
I
Fish
guess
is
that. I
great.
guess Brit's
A
favorite
hype
type of fish.
train? Why was there a hype train? Wait, what was
Don't worry about it.
The hype
What's
train?
up with the
There's a hype train?
who gave
Oh,
a
stop.
bit? Why do you have bit? Why are there thousands?
Everyone, all aboard the hype train, choo choo.
What's going on? What the fuck is happening?
Don't worry about it. It's
Alright,
fine.
just continue, it's
Don't
fine.
worry about it. You're fine. Aye. Don't you worry about it.
Don't tell
Don't
her
you worry about
anything. What?
I was not here.
We
Ah,
didn't do
yes.
anything. We haven't done anything.
It's like right
Yeah,
there.
I think my refrigerator's running. Hold on. I'm just gonna...
Sorry, I need to go and water my dog.
Eh? No one get out.
Sorry, I
need
need
to
to,
No.
I need to
flush
make
the
sure that
clothes.
my dog is topped up with brake fluid.
Stop.
Is my cat
Stay.
full of gasoline again? Ah, heck.
Ah,
Stop. Stay.
Oh, not again.
Choose.
I need to water the fish.
Which one?
I need to
Where are
walk
you guys
the
gonna
fish.
go for?
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about this.
Well, if Chris is his friend, probably stand and wait for
This
him.
is his
Chris is his brother.
brother.
Oh, well, I don't know the story. I joined late.
It's right there.
Well, why do we choose? We already have the protagonist. Protagonist, where do you want to go?
I want to
Yeah,
go
right?
home. I don't like this city anymore.
It reminds me of Grimsby, and I don't want to be here.
It blinded him. He doesn't want to be here anymore.
The sun is blinding here. The sun is coincidentally 5 times brighter.
In Sunlight City, shit. Who would have
I
thought?
don't know why.
Who would've
The
thought
only
it?
thing I can picture is in the meantime, while Rogue has been gone, like, this dude has just been staring at the sun. The sound effect from his eyes matching that of frying bacon. Just you hear.
You just hear
What's going on?
he's baking.
Wouldn't you
I don't
like to
know.
know?
We're going on a rant. I actually don't know anymore.
At what redeem level can you put a shock collar and best Brit that WeChat that people can use? Oh, that's a good idea. I'll put it in the next.
Who said this?
No one.
Who is the heretic?
No
No
one.
Who is the maniac
Actually-
that suggested this? I disagree.
I retract my statement. Whoever said you're a smart individual, don't ever tell them to do it to me.
Mhm.
Whoever did this, I do not consent, and I will inform you that your father is an Avon
Stand and
representative.
wait or go look for Chris.
Probably go look for him.
Stand and
Find
wait
him.
for now.
Okay, stand.
I can barely hear you.
Stand
and
and
wait
wait for now.
No, not you. Carnival. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh, then who was that? What, Fenrir?
That was probably-
It wasn't me.
I didn't say shit.
Never mind. I adjusted. I adjusted for everybody. I adjusted my earphones. There we go. All right. You were reading that? Did you read it already? No. Sorry.
I decided to wait in place for a little longer. I didn't want to get lost if I went looking for him and him for me. Little hidden from the crowd. I pulled out my cell phone and started dialing, but I didn't have time. I was pulled back by a familiar voice. Hello, how are you? Would you like a Bible? Oh, never mind. Wait, who's supposed to voice Chris?
No. I told you guys, just jump in.
If you don't, I'm going to give him the voice of Ray.
Okay.
Who the hell is Ray?
Yeah.
Oh god, not Ray.
Oh,
No.
he's a character. He's a character from 2 days ago that Rogue now hates.
Max, please don't
In short, all you need to know, he is a god.
save me.
Okay.
I
I guess I'll do. Actually, you know what? Clown. Why don't you want to take it or Carnival? Not Clown.
You can call me clown. I really don't care.
You go ahead. You go ahead. I don't.
Yeah,
I never
I got
heard
it,
you
I got it,
or
yeah.
the other.
Yeah, I got you.
Brett, this is your line first.
You got... No, that was the line before then.
Yeah, there was a line before.
Was there not?
No, there he is.
Hey, Max. Oh my god, it's really you.
A guy in a stylish black jacket emerged from the crowd and waved at me. Chris Hardy looked exactly as I expected. Despite our difference of only a few years, my brother looked a lot taller and older. His hair was slicked back in an uneven comb, but beneath the mask of this serious young man was the most good-natured man I'd ever known. What a knobhead.
Damn.
The mere sight of him made me smile involuntarily. I waved back and hurried toward him.
I won't lie, he does look like he's on the set of Tron.
Oh, yeah. Chris! It's so good to finally see you. He held out his hand to say hello. I smacked his hand away and gave him a bear hug. Hug him!
Like this,
Hug him,
choosing
Hug
hug
him.
brother.
Hug him.
Guess we're choosing that one.
Hug him now! I don't care if he's uncomfortable. Hug him! Instead of shaking my hand, I felt a rush of emotion. An unexpected rescue. I stepped forward and hugged my brother. Even though we haven't seen each other in a long time, we actively communicated by correspondence, and even though fate has separated us, he is still dear to me. Chris, seemingly not expecting such a greeting, patted me on the back confusedly. I punch him for his lack of emotion. I didn't see you on the platform, so I went for a walk to see if you were somewhere else. Rogue? Are you on Tinder again?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, apparently we're not needed. There's a self-voicing protocol I can activate.
Oh, hell yeah! We don't need to work anymore. I can go and
Oh,
To bed, to bed.
Wait, can you imagine if all of it, like, we all just get replaced with just voiceover dub? It's just,
No.
Cry. I think I'd scream.
Lover, it
honestly.
has been so long since I have seen you. I missed you, my brother.
Why don't you love me anymore?
Alright, my apologies.
Sorry,
No, you're
I
fine.
was typing and I answered this question of what I was eating. I'm sorry.
Ah, I see.
I'm good now.
Understandable. Understandable. Brother, it's been a long time. Sorry, I didn't expect traffic at this time. When I arrived, I guessed that you wouldn't stand still and would go looking for adventure.
Yeah, I think I found it.
He has an accent all of a sudden. Don't worry about it.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Right
No,
here, I
no.
think I done did or found it.
Not Max. Chris has an accent all of a sudden. Don't worry about it.
I smiled in relief.
Although the town is small and crime is not so bad here, but caution can't hurt.
You regarded me curiously, smiling full mouth.
Ugh.
Looking like you
That is
want
a
to give
weird
me
way
a
to-
nice little kiss.
That is a very weird way to word that. You've grown a lot, I'll give you that.
Chris glanced behind me, trying to see my luggage.
Don't tell me that's all you brought with you.
He grinned, pointing to my backpack over my shoulders.
It's like you're not moving to another city, you're here for a picnic.
Not that there wasn't a lot of stuff in there, but my backpack wasn't very big, so I had to tamp down some of it. And some of it wasn't necessary at all. Honk honk! Well, anyway, yeah. Got all the essentials. I don't have a lot of stuff, you know. I shrugged. In French.
In French?
How do you shrug in French?
Yeah, how do you do that? How do you accomplish
So,
this? Please.
your shoulders go up and you go, oh,
Oh,
Agreed. Agreed.
Oh.
damn, you did it.
And if you do the cha-cha-cha, you go ho ho ho.
Oh no, if you do the cha-cha-cha, that's how you end up doing it in Spanish.
the fuck? Oh,
Rogue, don't
Oh.
die at a Spanish
I-
drug! There are more important things to die
See,
over.
see,
And
now
less
that we-
important, but that's not the point.
Now we can be French when someone's choking. You just go mad.
I was eating.
and then you started dying.
Because you had to say like, that's how you started saying it in Spanish.
Ah, yes. Oh,
We walked to his parked car in the lot. I threw my backpack in the back seat, and we hit the road.
That was, I mean, dying on stream, not bug. I don't know if it gets. Oh, see, look, it got us more viewers. Looks like it worked.
No
Concert.
way.
It did.
Come to our stream. Someone's dying. They're dying.
no way! I can't miss this.
Some Scottish guys just like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Right!
That was
Oh
the-
shit!
Fine.
That was
The town looked cozy enough, but it was more built up than I remembered it as a child. Like how there's 5 lights on a traffic light. God damn.
Yes, yes.
That's so weird.
It stood on coastal land and was actually surrounded by forests and small mountains. The perfect place for me to start my Pokemon journey. Many
Oh my
one-story
God.
Many one-story buildings on the outskirts were replaced by familiar. What?
Oh. Ha ha ha.
I don't like you sometimes, Rogue.
So
By familiar, by familiar high-rises closer to the center. There were very few people on the streets at this time. People were either studying or working. The breeze blew through the windows from the fast driving. As he drifted. Thank you so much. I didn't expect your message at all. I mean, I didn't expect you to invite me back and everything. I don't even know how to thank you.
Damn.
Damn, he turned his smile upside down.
This
Fuck.
man does not look happy. Oh, that's why. No problem, bro. It's all good. I got some bad news too, though.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes I
Uh-oh.
don't like Empress either. Yeah, feelings is mutual on all counts. I did warn you guys. Yeah, Empress, give it time.
Oh.
Oh yes. Oh.
You too? What's the matter?
My father. He had an accident. Anyway, he's gone too.
Hey, he's my dad as well, you dick.
My bad. Didn't realize you cared so much about him. Have you
I love him too! Maybe a bit less, but...
Fine.
We're having an emotional moment. I found out my dad's gone. My fictional dad.
Well, I'm not saying your line won't
What?
bring him back.
What? God,
Damn.
Chris, I'm so sorry. What exactly happened? Why didn't you say something to me before?
I wanted to tell you, but you had this happen recently with your mom. I didn't want to add to your poor state of mind, so I decided to hold off. Why
My
do you feel like
dad has
half-brother?
disappointed me.
Damn.
Stan, are you putting your dad up for adoption?
Ah, yes.
Getting the
I didn't know how
B.
you'd react. I didn't know how you'd react. Maybe you'd change your mind about moving at all. I didn't want that.
Oh.
I don't know all the details. But all I've been told is that when he was coming home late, he was attacked by robbers and stabbed.
It's awful. You said it was a quiet, peaceful town. The police say that? They managed to catch this criminal.
weirdly happy music to be told your dad's dead.
Oh yeah, what a way to be told.
You know what?
Yes,
The only
I
way
was
this could be
informed.
worse is all of a sudden you
Yeah.
hear in the background, I was informed the next day the killer was never found, and you just hear, "Don't look at the Macarena." It's a bit
And I-
pop up.
You're kidding, what pena. Of course. Yes.
And just,
I'm-
oh yeah, I've got some bad news. And just at the same time as hearing your dad was dead, you just hear, "Hey, Macarena."
Yes, I was informed the next day. The killer was never found. He left no trace.
Father and I haven't had much contact since my mother and I left when I was a child. My mom had forbidden it partly because of the old grudges. I'd forgotten all about it. But it must have been a big blow to Chris.
Such a big blow. Hit me right in the stomach. Cry.
As I punch him in the stomach. I hope they solve this case. Are you okay?
Chris,
You having a good drink?
no. No.
I was having a little drink. My bad.
Having a little drinky poo.
Yeah, I was having a little
yes.
sip of my water.
Yeah, can we have a read on the line like in the next 30
Yeah.
seconds before I explode?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, we haven't been hanging out too much lately. I was more worried about your reaction, to be honest. I didn't know how to say it.
I mean, we haven't really talked much since then.
I think it might have been one of his business rivals. He was selling real estate, and things were going well. We had no problems with money, but that's just my speculation. The police wouldn't even listen to me. Fucking cops. Thanks to him, we have an extra apartment where we're going now.
Well, hang in there. I'm happy with any option. As for me, I will make this city clean. I will be a symbol of fear in this city. I must become the Bat.
Batman.
Just all of a sudden, you see the next night, you just see a very small Batman, like maybe 5'3".
Royal,
that
that's
small
Wolverine.
building.
Instead of the where are they? It's where are they?
Nah, hear me
Where are
out.
they?
Hear me out. You just get slammed against a wall by a 5'3" guy, and you just hear, "Where's the Joker?"
Just get slammed against the wall. Where's the Joker?
Why is it back? Why does it have to be Ray all the time?
In the honor of my family, I will avenge them.
All right.
Please.
We drove up to one of the high-rise buildings. My brother handed me the keys and told me the apartment number. Aren't you coming? We could sit and have tea.
How British.
Wow, you can tell one of these are English.
See, the thing was like, I was going to say when he got off the train, this sounds like England. He said, oh, the crime rate's really low. And I was like, oh, it's not. And then he told me his dad got stabbed. I was like, oh, never mind, it's definitely England.
Birmingham!
I was like,
we go.
it's like
Hold on, Lord.
in my mind of like, okay, this is definitely not England. And then he got stabbed. It's definitely England again.
It's definitely England.
We're ricocheting right here.
We're going back. We're going across the sea, the back across the sea, the back across the sea. Just go back and forth. Anyway, I can't right now. I have to go on business. You get settled in. You have to go to university tomorrow, so you better get ready for your studies. Imagine having to go to university.
Can't relate, definitely not.
I can't.
I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
College over here.
Not too bad.
It's never easy to join a new team, but Max, we will definitely celebrate your arrival. Oh my lord. I have a lot of work. I have a lot of work now. Maybe the day after tomorrow, and tomorrow I can drive you to university entrance in the morning, so you'll remember the way.
Sounds great. Thank you for everything. I have your number if you need it. Why
Of
do you
course,
need
if
his
you
own
need
number?
anything,
I have,
call me.
yeah, right. Mistranslation. Play the games.
Well-
We've seen we've seen an error. Joke.
Game developer!
Hey, what was the other?
No!
I looked away for a second.
I got out of the car and said goodbye to my brother. Give him a kiss on his forehead. Taking the elevator, I walked up to my new apartment.
Mother is dying.
I have to say, I was expecting a lot less. I was already comfortably furnished. Had 2 spacious rooms. It was even bigger than the one my mother and I rented in Los Angeles. What do you expect? It's expensive. I quickly unpacked my stuff, uploaded the most important thing, my laptop. I checked the website of Sunlight City University, where I was transferring to, on September 22 or 3.
2022.
It looks old-fashioned, but I don't have much to choose from. For the rest of the day, I decided to still walk around the city and at the same time store for necessities at the store.
The person who made this isn't like their language isn't English, like the first language.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So what is the name where the two options were
I think it
English
was
and
Russian.
Russian?
I think it was.
Yeah,
Russian, yeah.
it's
that was
like-
the first.
Oh,
Yeah.
that okay. Despite the fact that fall was already in full swing, it was warm outside. Ooh. I took a leisurely stroll, familiarizing myself with the city's surroundings and thinking about the upcoming events, and listening to light music on my headphones.
Why is it a
I
parking
swear.
garage?
It says
I
a
don't know,
parking
I-
garage that way.
Is that?
Oh,
I
there
don't see
is.
one, I just see a theater.
No, on the sign. Look on the lamp, like the lights.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just pointing out what's on the left.
Krispy Kreme? Oh.
No way. They're a multiversal constant. In the evening, I went to a supermarket and picked up a whole basket of groceries. I'm not very good at cooking, so I bought some ready-to-cook food so that I wouldn't have to suffer too much. Oh dear. But an unpleasant surprise awaited me at the checkout. The payment from my card stubbornly refused to go through. Well, it's real simple, just buy chicken drumsticks.
Of course, of course.
Life didn't prepare me for this, and I forgot to bring cash with me, and helplessly tried to tap and swipe the card from different angles.
How long are you gonna keep digging around? People are waiting. Pay up or get out.
I was astonished at the insolence. The girl behind me glared angrily at me.
Oh, not her!
Pass.
Bro,
Sorry.
I saw her on the thing, and I'm just like, yeah, no, definitely gonna be stuck up.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble paying here.
No one cares. People are waiting here. You can't pay to exit us that way.
I will punch this woman in the head. Even though there was no one else in line behind me but her, what became very embarrassing. The saleswoman was sympathetically silent and then allowed me to leave everything in the basket and come back later, when I sorted out the card. I stormed out of the store. I hadn't been so ashamed in a long time. Got home after dark. I had to call Chris, who said it was probably some kind of mix-up with the different banks, and he would give me a working card with the balance tomorrow morning. So without much thought, I set my alarm clock and went to bed. Sleepy time. For tomorrow, Chris picked me up and, as promised, drove me to the university. I also got a new card from him and some cash, just in case. We agreed to meet tomorrow after school and go out for pizza at the local restaurant to celebrate the reunion. He wished me good luck and left on business. The university's brick building could be seen from afar, the entrance lined with neat trees and bushes.
Bushes.
Bushes!
Can't believe this.
I looked at the time. There was still 15 minutes to spare, but I had to find the right classroom. I went up to the principal's office, signed some papers, and got my locker keys. Then I went looking for it.
That sounds so ominous.
I went looking for it.
I hunted it down. They will not escape me. It will not I will travel to the ends of the earth. Oh, my locker's there!
It's no wonder it has my name on it.
Oh
Oh my god,
who
it's on the key! 204!
Who would have thunk it?
Almost approaching my locker, I suddenly felt the ground go out from under my feet, and I almost fell, crashing into it. Quick? Oh, never mind, it's a dickhead. A grinning, huge guy grew next to me. He was wearing a tight black t-shirt that apparently didn't fit him and long red shorts, looking like he's definitely overcompensating for something. Probably his lack of growing.
Who wants to voice it?
Who wants to voice a bully? I didn't immediately realize what had
It's
happened.
gonna be, but I can do it.
He cackled in a bass
Be
voice.
mean to him. You can do this.
And only then did I realize it was a footstep.
Oh, yeah, cackled in a bass voice. Alright. All the bass.
All right. Look where you're going. You're not on your feet, not at your all.
The guy muttered. With a sneer in his eyes, he leaned against my locker.
Who the hell are you? I've never seen you before.
I think we should answer with maybe a bit of restraint. You know, withhold details. We don't know this guy. Seems like a bit of a dick.
Yeah, I don't like this dude. This dude seems like a bit of a prick, but it's fine.
I'm new, and this is my locker. Please go away. I don't want any trouble. Why make enemies on the first day? I decided to act with restraint despite the obvious provocation from a local member of the Bullfrog family. Damn, with a surname like that, no wonder he's a dick.
Really? Because it looks a lot like mine. I must have gotten it mixed up.
The jock grinned, pointing to a row of identical lockers.
He's a bully and he's slow. Oh god.
It's okay, it happens. So, can I go through?
You're sure it's yours? What's your name? Your name's not here.
It's none of your business.
Well, look, my name's Grant. It would be rude if you didn't tell me your name.
That's great, Grant. Your name's not on it either. Now I have to hurry to class.
So go ahead. It's not like I'm holding you up. Just watch your step next time. We will definitely meet again.
Oh, I hope otherwise. Dickhead. He hummed, clearly pleased with himself, and walked past, nudging me with his shoulder. I think he loves me. Well, it could have... well, it could have been worse. I finally got to my locker and threw my stuff in there. What do we have for class? We're supposed to have math class right now. God, that feels so unnatural. It's only a few minutes before it starts, so we'd better find the right cabinet. And then I realized I had no idea where I could find it. University websites seem to have it on it, but I forgot to look at it, of course. Oh, great! What am I gonna do? What should I do? Search the site via Wi-Fi, look for a classroom on the schedule board, or ask someone, and bring further dishonor on my family name for the idea of requesting for help? Oh god, why would I do that? Resort to such low as to ask lower life forms, people
I say ask
lesser than
someone.
me, for help? Ask for someone.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't care what you're about to rant about. I'm saying ask someone.
I'll just ask someone. That's the quickest way. There will probably be someone more adequate. And no sooner had I stepped away from the lockers, as in answer to my thoughts, a blonde
no.
guy called out to me.
This is the posh bitch.
It's a child.
This is the rich bitch, isn't it?
It's a
He
child.
was about my height, with fairly long disheveled hair and kind light blue eyes. I
Interesting.
hate him already. I want to kick him.
Interesting. I picked someone. I picked something else last time, and I met someone else. Cool.
If nobody gives him a voice, I'll go with the worst one I can conjure.
10,
Don't
9, 8.
Don't
Please,
do
someone
this.
enter.
Go ahead.
7.
Go ahead.
Six.
Hold on. Fenrir, go.
I was told who this potentially was, so I'll give it a try.
All right.
Now, it's nice. This doesn't work in the way I wanted it to. Crap.
He's
Oh,
a rich
I'm-
guy. He's a rich
Right.
dude.
That was awesome, my dude.
Okay, I like this guy already. I've changed my mind. I don't want to kick him. Are you talking to me?
Do you see anyone else here who can beat Grant that badly? I do not.
How proper.
I changed
Yeah,
my
right?
mind. I think it was more the other way around.
No, you are handsome, not afraid. So indifferently answered him. The very coolness. Not everyone can do that. You're not scared. You're the coolest.
Oh no, I've got a fanboy.
I'd help you,
Oh,
but I've
no.
got my own issues with him. Can I shake your hand? Oh, I've been talking way too much. My name's Leon Edwards. You're the new guy, I take it, right?
Yes, I am biggest dickest. Wait, no. My name is Max. Nice to meet you.
I can see what they mean by not top of the food chain.
Hmm.
I
You're
get
the
it now.
first the first sane person here besides my brother. I haven't had much luck so far. Why does this feel like
You're-
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Your brother? What was your brother's last name?
Hardy. Why?
I don't remember anyone with that name. What group is he in?
Oh, you misunderstand. He graduated a long time ago. I meant all over town. I just moved here.
Even like this? Well, you're welcome, Max Hardy. By the way, what class are you in?
Math.
Said with so much.
You said that with so much disdain for that subject, bro.
I mean, I'm not used to saying the word math. And because in the UK, I mean, as I'm sure Fenrir knows, it's called maths. And I don't even like maths. It's a double negative, which only is more no's.
Wait, no, but a double negative is a positive.
Oh, what, I'm supposed to be happy about numbers?
Well, I'm happy about numbers.
Ow.
I'm happy about numbers when they're in cash form.
I'm happy with numbers when I'm counting two things.
One,
Yes,
two,
my-
two hands.
I like
shit.
the way that I like the way this guy thinks.
Oh yes, you got two eyes. Very good. I can't count much higher. How many fingers? Oh no.
Oh no.
Math. I was just on my way to ask someone where the right classroom was. Because I'm not very attentive. I'm a bit thick. Need help. Please, please press the button. Please, I need help. Leon rounded his eyes. Whoa! His language, goddamn!
Fuck me, Vector. So you're the new guy. I didn't realize, but it all makes sense now.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
Mr. Johnson told me we were getting a new student. Why do I look so pissed off?
Dude, he looks so upset.
He's a great man, by the way. Too bad the studying is boring. Let's go together. It's not far.
Went down the corridor. Leon talked a lot, but somehow he was easy to get along with. Despite that, I
Stab
hate
him.
him already. Please fuck off.
Did I stab you in the back? Because I am a rich bastard.
Yes, you're definitely not being manipulated.
No,
double-
absolutely
double-
not.
The
We just
double
met a few
squint
minutes
on.
ago.
I don't like him. I like him. I don't like him.
Though, maybe it was just the need for some company. I adopted him.
Don't pay much attention to Grant. He's like that with everybody, especially newcomers. He wants to fuck you.
Oh my.
oh my! Already?
He bullies everyone he bullies everyone as if it'll give him a brain. But if you ignore him and stay out of his way, he's just an ordinary bully. Not a special one like the ones you see on TV.
Oh no, the only special he is special upstairs. So you're saying he's also in your group?
No, Max. In our group.
Wonderful.
Is the posh uptight gonna be here too? I swear to God.
We quickly reached the right cabinet.
Why is
It
it
was
called
quite crowded
cabinet?
inside the... We're all
It's a
crammed into a
classroom.
cupboard. We're all crammed into one cupboard, and that's where we do our learning.
We're all like
You find that
squished
Grant
into
is
like
the
the
teacher.
cloud car.
Yeah, we're all like pickles in a jar. The classroom was small, and usually there were 2 seat desks. There was an empty seat next to Grant in the back rows, who was harassing the guy in the front with glasses. Naturally, I finished the job and kicked him.
You know, why don't you come sit with me? I'll save you from prying eyes. After all, they'll all be looking at me and my fabulous hair.
We sat down at a desk somewhere in the center of the classroom. Grant was too busy apparently taking homework away to notice my appearance. How the fuck did he get into university math? The teacher appeared just as the bell rang. The noise in the room instantly died down. Passed. It was a fairly young man. By the looks of it, only around 10 years older than the students.
Doot, 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 doot,
What's up?
doot.
All right, new voice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
As much as I said to, I said to her that I would like to do them both, but the problem is I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to be talking to each other quite a lot.
Do you mind if I be right back real quick?
Probably
I'll
for
be
the
back as
best
quick as I
idea.
can. Hang on.
Yeah, I can. I'll do the. I'll do the teacher. Good morning, everyone. First, I'd like to introduce you to our newest student, Max Hardy. He joins our group and will be studying with us this year.
After ready, address me directly.
You missed a little bit of class, but I think you'll catch up quickly.
I nodded silently in response and slumped into my desk. Oh wait, no, I have to be British, right?
I nodded silently in response and slumped into my desk.
I like how
feeling the
every single one of you,
scrutinizing gaze of my new classmates.
all of you went, we need to be British, knowing damn well there's another British guy in the call.
Oh yeah, sorry.
English.
Now
I
let's
don't know.
move on to the lesson. I want to warn you that tomorrow we will have a test, so I suggest you listen carefully and prepare yourself.
The class itself began. There were some rules about vectors, different casts, proofs. Math has always been easy enough for me, but here at university I felt like I didn't understand anything. I honestly tried to get into the essence of the teacher's words. And to give him credit, he explained lucidly and interestingly, but my thoughts just couldn't focus on my studies. Only now was I able to stop and consider
sorry.
my situation and future plans without rushing anywhere. There we go.
Terribly sorry, Rogue. In short, if you smell smoke in an apartment building and a smoke alarm hasn't gone off yet, go beat somebody up.
The unexpected
yeah.
death of my mother, as it turned out, my father as well. Sorry.
Reuniting with
Reunion with my brother, who was kind enough to take me in and put me in a separate apartment.
We're just slowly becoming a hive mind.
Meeting Grant,
Just a
meeting
British hive
Leon,
mind.
plenty of action. What's next?
And Adam isn't here to spread the disease.
I guess I should concentrate on my studies and finish the year normally. And then we can think about the future. Leon brought me out of my thoughts. He didn't seem to be listening much either, and was more interested in me.
Uh-oh. I sense romance.
I mean, I'm probably just adding that myself just to piss somebody off.
Psst, Max,
Salad.
what's on your mind? Why don't you tell us why you moved in the middle of the year? I've never seen anything like that. After all, I
Dumbledore.
don't... What?
I thought he said
Dumbledore.
Mags. I was like, what?
I can do Snape. I can do Snape, not Dumbledore.
Wait, Dumbledore, hang
Ronald
on.
Weasley.
You don't
I believe you
understand the limits of your own capabilities.
Harry!
Oh, that was very good.
That was actually really good.
If I stuff this wand up,
I did not like
Severus.
that.
Very
Like,
good, you filthy mudblood.
Maybe you really should have
Right.
just like did that voice for Mr. Johnson or whatever. I don't know. He has the slick hair.
see, you don't understand what we're doing, muggles.
You don't understand
call me
what
that.
we are
Muggle.
doing.
no, you're being called a muggle now.
Rogue Red
Maximilian.
now is not an adequate
We
time
truly have
to
we
be
truly have become a hive
discussing
mind.
such horrific topics.
Are you
As you're sure we should.
Max, if I could have you read page 309.
Trying. Are you sure we should be Are you sure we should be discussing this now? I mean, you said there's some kind of test tomorrow.
Come on, you can find the answers from your phone if you need to. I think I can find the answers ahead of time, and I'll text them to you.
That's true, that's good, but why are you sitting alone? Thought you were the popular guy.
That's why I'm sitting alone. I get along with everyone. But nobody likes it when I talk too much, especially in class. It's distracting, you know.
Yes, it is. You know, the truth is, I don't really...
Max, I hope you're discussing with Leon exactly the topic of our class.
Oh my
We're talking
god.
about your belt size, yeah, big butt.
You just entered the School of Wizarding, you muggle.
Can you, in that case, name what these two vectors are called in relation to each other?
Your mom and your dad. Mr. Johnson pointed to two parallel arrows. Leon bit his tongue and shrugged when I glanced in his direction, shut my eyes menacingly. Not that one. That looks like a child. Pass. And then the red-headed girl in the next desk covered herself in the palm of her hand and whispered to me.
Hello.
Colander.
Collinger.
Oh, right.
Oh, linear?
Kalimia.
Why does it sound like a fragrance?
That's right.
That's
And to
right.
be-
Sorry.
It's alright.
And to be even more specific,
Co-directional.
Also, quietly whispered the girl.
Co-directional.
Ooh, that's a hard one. Is it co-direction?
Co-directional, motherfucker.
good for you. Looks like you know the material after all.
So
Sadly.
smart.
Sadly for you, Max, I do have a pair of ears and a pair of eyes, and I know she'd give you the answers.
Fuck.
I hope you have a good chance at the test tomorrow, but I'm still going to ask and listen in silence.
I was ready to burn with shame. Lesson continued, and Leon now sat silently, squirming guiltily in his chair. Like a bitch. Thank you. I turned briefly to the girl in the next desk and whispered my thanks. She smiled back, winking with her big, green eyes. So large, so pungently large, oh dear God.
Why is it pungently large?
I don't
You
know,
know what-
making up word.
You know, pungent
Pungent
is
to
for
do-
smells, right?
Yes, I was waiting for somebody to say it. I sat in silence for the rest of the lesson, trying to grasp at least the rest of the material. Leon apparently felt guilty too and didn't bother me. Class ended even too quickly. Now all the students were packing up and leaving the classroom. I just had to thank my red-headed roommate for bailing me out. And wait, roommate? What? Classmate.
Roommate.
Wait, she's living with me? Oh, hey, oh my.
Classmate.
Yeah, we know. Don't worry about it. And walked over to her desk while she was still there. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for the tip. The girl gave me a friendly smile.
Come on, it's nothing. You can consider yourself indebted if you want.
No, bye. You should have indebted? Sure, I'd be happy to help in any way I can. This is a bad idea.
Relax. I'm kidding. If there's an opportunity to help a good guy, why not do it?
What makes you think I'm... Thanks anyway. Oh, I forgot. I'm Max.
Yeah, I know.
Creepy.
I don't. Nope. Okay.
I don't like this girl.
I give
Yeah,
you and me
be good.
both, man.
Mischievously again. You know,
He is
I mean, we
known
just...
as Thought.
There is not a thought in your head. I mean,
No
we just...
thought.
Oh, but teacher said, right? Did he say my name?
I see Leon's got some people talking. Yeah, he can do that. Anyway, nice to meet you, Max. I'm the Slayer.
I'm not calling you that. You can take your World of Warcraft bullshit elsewhere. Get up. The Slayer? Are you kidding me? Is that a name?
It's actually my nickname.
You a role player or something?
No, I haven't tried that yet, admittedly. Just a nickname in games, you know, social media.
She's a streamer.
And should I call you by your nickname too?
I won't say no, but if you're still curious about my name, you can call me Sarah.
Okay, Sarah the Slayer.
You're a fast learner. Good for you. Well, I'm off. See you later.
I've just been sat here watching this conversation the whole time.
This teacher is so sad. He has nothing better going on. What the fuck?
I can only go home and see my goldfish.
My brother is actually Maximilian Pegasus.
Loved me.
Despite her teasing, you can feel the same easy energy from her as you can from Leon. Just as I was about to leave the room, I was stomped by a teacher.
A teacher, the same fucking teacher that's on screen.
Ah, shit, I didn't think it was going to be the same one.
He
I thought there was just one that
He
randomly showed
split-
up outside. It was like Mr. Johnson's wife.
He just like
Mr.
split
Johnson's
chromosomes and like went right.
It was the
This
English
man-
teacher.
Listen, if this man sounds like Snape, this man doesn't have a wife. What are we on about?
Oh, right, I
Max,
forgot.
come
Lonely.
here for a second.
I just now noticed that there was a set of chess on his desk. He must have loved the game a lot, or there must be some sort of tutorial on learning the principles of math associated with them. Yeah? Why did you want to see me?
I won't take up much of your time. Just introduce yourself and say I'm aware of your situation.
To introduce myself.
Sorry.
You silly
It's really
sausage.
hard to talk like this and get enunciation correctly.
Do better.
My name is
God.
Nicholas Johnson Snape, and I know about the unfavorable conditions of your transfer. And if you need any extra classes or help with potion classes or studies, reach out and I will help you.
I'm so sorry I inadvertently did this to you.
It's alright.
You're an evil, twisted man.
I
Hey,
like this one.
hey,
I like
I-
this one.
I only suggested that I could do a Snape voice. You all then started to do it for him.
I hope you'll
Good.
fit in quickly. You can now go.
Jesus Christ.
If he, oh my god, he needs to have a brother And then the brother needs to sound like Squidward.
Oh my, yes.
Oh no,
Yes.
he's high.
I was the last to
Oh.
leave the classroom. I wondered how he knew the details of my transfer.
I have my way.
Teleport. The rest of the studies flew by. I was brought back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. Rumbling stomach.
Oh yes, we're hitting the
Demanding
Eminem.
immediate
We've been bringing
refueling.
it. We've been bringing it since day one.
Yeah,
We're bringing back Eminem.
refueling. I was brought back to reality. Oop, there goes Thankfully, I had change with me now, and Leon and I headed straight to the university cafeteria. Don't do that, it's a bad idea, they're often crap. Almost all the tables were occupied, apparently. Studying awakens the appetite not only for us. I got myself some fries and steak and went to the empty. I'm sorry, what? Fries and steak from university. No, that's not a university. What the fuck?
Gotta be
After
like
a
a
minute
private
of
university.
wandering, I spotted a distant table with a pink-haired girl sitting at it with tea and an open book. I stopped hesitantly. The girl clearly didn't want company. I wasn't going to be happy to have someone sitting next to me like this. So I kicked her. But on the other hand, there were no vacant seats anywhere. Leon would be here soon. The prospect of waiting another half hour did not please me, so I went to the table. The girl didn't notice me, staring at her notebook. I had to cough 3 times, turning up the volume each time, get her to pay attention to me.
Wow, his cough peaks.
Thanks. Oh, fuck yeah! Let me try hard.
Oh
Hey,
God,
this-
no!
We're not hearing anymore.
Is this seat taken? All the other seats are taken.
You wanna sit with me? Oh, yes. Sit down with me.
I've changed my mind. Creepy girl, get rid of scary.
Very
scary.
monotone. She's very quiet and monotone.
I don't like this. I don't like it.
She's giving me Gasai vibes. I don't like this. Please leave me alone. Jesus! Help!
I'm getting Lucy vibes from freaking Elfenlied.
Better question. Why should
girl-
anyone actually in
okay,
uniform?
never
Oh,
mind.
sorry. I thought you were
Really?
not reading it on purpose.
No, I was. No, I don't. I wanted to read it. I'm sorry.
They were taking a while.
The girl lowered her gaze back to her notebook in embarrassment. Thank you.
I'm getting like Doki Doki vibes from this shit, and I'm not vibing with the Doki Doki vibes.
I sat down silently and began to eat. After a while, the girl looked up at me with an effort. You could see the strains in her neck.
New guy, right?
You're the new guy? Oh, so you're also in my group.
Take the fuck away from me.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've just met some of the guys and I haven't seen you around.
I'm not surprised. No one notices me.
What are you talking about? I noticed you just now.
Only when someone wants something from me. Huh, I'm sorry. I'm just talking bullshit.
Yes, I do want something from you. You can all eat that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. My name is Max, which you probably already knew. Creepy.
Samantha Moore.
I'm going to forget this tomorrow. Oh, that's nice. Nice to meet you. Girl lowered her gaze in embarrassment. What are you reading? It's probably just some notes for a test tomorrow.
Not reading, writing. Or rather, I'm trying to.
Wow. What do you write? It's no secret. Please say words. Please say words.
Well,
No!
generally by genre, it's a psychological and a bit of a romantic thriller. A group of people are
I don't
taken
like
to
this
a
music.
deserted island on a personal invitation. and find they can't get back at it. Gradually, the characters start dying, and people guess that one of them is dead. But in order
So
for
Gluto!
them to figure out the right person, they need to understand the intent of the one who invited them onto the island.
It's Cluedo.
This sounds like a book that I've read.
Cluedo. Wow.
Yes.
Listen, that's really interesting. What happens next? It's bad.
I don't like this girl. Fuck!
Girl, the girl smiled genuinely for the first
The
time.
way I'm doing it.
Yes, it's the way you're doing it.
No, it's
You're
not
making.
bad. It's also like I feel like you
She's
could do this anyway, and it'd still be weird. Like,
Like
I
it's
feel
still just like.
well, you'll find out later. Maybe the story's not finished yet, so it could be anything.
Like she is just creepy in general.
Well, maybe
I read a book earlier, and I laid it out.
let's try something more, I don't know, upbeat.
Yeah, you do.
You'll find out later. Maybe.
Okay,
The
no,
story's not finished.
no, I'll go back to the other one, back to the other one, Rogue, back,
Put a pipe on me,
no.
How about? Hang on.
I have an idea. I know exactly what to do here.
You'll find
My God.
maybe
I know.
the story's not finished yet, so it could be anything.
Right, boys. Tell me when you want me to defuse the situation. I have a plan.
Hit her with a chair. I like it.
I'd like to hear the continuation.
I can tell you a little more, though. Suddenly, the main character felt a cold liana wrapped around his neck from behind.
What?
Or was it a snake?
Stop it!
My God, hold on. This facial expression. I was typing something. I heard the vocal switch. I did not see the facial expression button.
I froze. For it to continue. When something cold began to wrap around my neck. What the fuck? I shuddered and almost fell down with the chair. Give me a kiss. A woman laughing loudly from behind me. Sarah! What are you doing? I think I'm starting to understand why you're called the Slayer. What if I had a heart attack?
I think that Slayer is a different type of Slayer, my guy.
Slays you in the bedroom.
Got that guac Slayer.
No, she's the Slayer from, I don't know, Demon Souls. Samantha only giggled softly. I gave her a judgmental look, but then I laughed.
I wish I could have seen your face. That's hilarious. I see you've been spending a lot of time here. I also see that you've already become acquainted.
Sarah unceremoniously sat down and began to nibble on her salad. Red flag, don't like. I'm sorry, oh shit, that's not me.
I'm sorry, Max. That was really funny.
That's my boy!
Hello. I looked away. That's my boy. Only his first day at university, and he's already hitting on the coolest girls.
Leon also hopped up with his food and took the last available seat. Dickhead.
Yeah.
The worst part was I was about to.
Just so you know, every chick has the hots for him.
Is hottest for him.
Has the hots
Don't-
for him.
Down below it, Slayer. Max, I see you finished. Why don't you tell us why you moved in the middle of the school year? But you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Consent.
No, it's okay. You guys seem really... No, I disagree with that, but unfortunately the game demands it. Cool. At the very least, I'm indebted to Samantha from her taken table, and to that a dickhead with the funny hair from her tips today.
You guys have the same hair color. Wait, I'm part of the
And that-
redhead tribe.
Exactly. Dig it. Dig it from one to another.
I don't
The
have
whole
one.
trio
I got one.
stared at me intently. As a kid, I lived in Sunlight City with my brother and parents. Then my parents split up, and my mom had to move to Los Angeles with me. I went to school there until my mom died in a car accident. And then it goes away. And then I go back on a train and go, new. And then I find out my dad. And then my brother goes in the car and goes, as it turned out, my father also died. It was just the two of us, just like that.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh, good
I
heavens.
like to think that my explanation is the canon one, but okay. I sat in silence for a while, chasing the leftover steak around my plate with my fork.
Man, oh gosh. Shit, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know you had it so bad, or I wouldn't have asked.
Yeah. You wouldn't wish that on an enemy. I hope everything's going well for you now. That is so fucked up. There's just no words. No, I guess there are, but I can't find them. At least you have a brother.
Okay, guys, let me get this straight. You don't have to feel sorry for me or anything. I'm rolling in dough. The inheritance. No.
No.
Oh, you finally on my standings.
You asked about the reason for the move. I answered. Bish bash bosh. Yes, it's all bad and all. But I was able to deal with it. And I don't want to burden you with it. Nor do I want to relive it myself. I suddenly feel like some kind of hysteric. I turned my whole past on my new friends. And I'm freaking out about their reactions. Quite adequate, by the way. For the upteenth time that day, I felt a pang of shame. But I'm used to it. Sorry. Thank you for your support. The end of lunch went quite smoothly. We all chatted about studying and upcoming tests. As I understand it, Sarah loves computer games, movies of all kinds, TV series, as you can tell by her self-proclaimed name. Samantha is much more shy in company,
What did
and
you call
she
her?
was when Samantha.
Oh, I thought I heard
Why?
something else.
Why? What do you think I called her?
I don't know. I heard
You
something
silly
else
sausage. Samantha is much more shy in company than she was when she and I had one-on-one conversations. Probably because she's a fucking creep. But from what I understand, she's all absorbed in her studies. She likes her privacy and comfort. And the opposite of her is Leon. He mostly doesn't care about his studies, but he's the first one to talk about everything or throw some kind of party. That's weird. Okay, oh shit, I typed that wrong. What's weird is that all of my new friends didn't really socialize with each other before they met me. But today they managed to have a very nice sit together. Until I saw my impatient acquaintance from yesterday again. Same guy with glasses from our group that Grant was making fun of was carrying a tray of orange juice.
What's a nerd?
Nerd! Who the fuck is this? I don't remember you.
It's the nerdy bitch.
Oh! Until someone in the crowd shoved him. The glass flew straight to a nearby table, pouring over the purple-haired girl's lunch.
Oh,
her!
no!
I know this one.
Oh, no.
I want to kick her.
Yes! Kick her in the
That
face.
was a silent scene for a couple of seconds. The girl jumped up, dodging a wet spot spreading across the table. The guy froze in stupor, while the girl shook with anger, pointing her finger at him.
You! You! googly-eyed bastard.
Oh, goggle.
Uncle.
Goggles.
I'm sorry.
I
unintentionally.
Unintentionally.
Who's
I
gonna
love how we
do it?
both
Somebody
thought the
choose.
exact
I
same
don't mind.
I.
Carnival.
Carnival.
You want me to do it? You want me to do it? You want me to? Okay, I got you. I'm
Go for
sorry.
it, my friend.
I unintentionally.
Shut your mouth. You spilled all over our table. You bitch.
Language. I'm sorry. I just imagine him saying that.
I like this one. I like
Oh.
this one.
Oh, I need to be able to hear myself think. Hold on. Okay, I'm turning down the music. I'll wipe it all off now.
The guy scrambled from side to side looking for a rag.
Lick it with your tongue.
With
No.
my tongue. Wait, what?
No, it's wrong. I told you, not the first language.
Lick it with your tongue and lick it dry.
I stared incomprehensibly at the shouting person on the canteen and shrank back.
What are you looking at? Come on. Lick it before it's all gone.
All the neighboring tables turned towards the incident and watched in silence as the events unfolded. No one came to the rescue. The poor man had no choice but to follow the evil tyrant's demands, bent over the table.
Oh God, that sounds so much worse than it is.
But she was not satisfied with that, and the girl took him by the neck and bent him close to the table. Hey, what the fuck? Is this normal?
My friend, be quiet. You do not want to go up against Erica.
Nah, fuck that bitch. What's that from? Who the hell is she?
Our unofficial queen of the course. A lady in our course, but in a parallel group. At least we're lucky that she's not in ours.
If you were a real rich boy, you'd hit her with a golf club.
So much as... What do you mean? I can't have my golf clubs being damaged by her muggle blood.
Okay, I
Damn.
like this guy.
You gotta
It's
stop
insane.
it. You gotta choose a side.
If you so much as look at her, she'll turn your remaining year to 7 circles of hell. And what Nate did is just suicide.
It's the thing. Even Grant's under her thumb. If he's just a mindless bully, she's just a devil in a skirt. Too bad I'm getting doused from all over them. Ew.
Nate, meanwhile, obediently licked up any leftover juice on the table before getting a kick in the ass and hurrying away.
Moron. Ugh.
Girl walked carelessly to the other end of the table, took a seat from her neighbor, and sat down to eat, finger tapping. You know, I've met her before. My friend stared at me like I was a leaper.
Leopard.
I don't
Leper.
know.
Leopard.
No, I'm changing my mind. Go back real quick.
Okay.
I have a plan. I know
As
how to
if I
make this
wasn't-
sound more natural.
My
friend
friends
still
looked at me like I was a lemur. King Julius.
Like I was a lemur. King.
My friend stared at me like I was a nudist.
What?
Jesus.
Stands on the table, muscles bulging. No.
Oh my God,
What?
Brit.
When?
Yeah, I went to the store yesterday when I got here, but I had some problems with my card and I didn't have any cash. So I had to leave everything I had bought at the cash register. That cutie was right behind me. But I see now that I got off easy.
Trust me, man. You better avoid that devil in a skirt. You will be safer.
It's a lot of fun, I'll give you that. Lunch finally came to an end, and we said goodbye to our newfound friends. made my way home at a leisurely pace, admiring the surroundings and breathing in the fresh air. It had been a busy day, but I was in a good mood. At home, I finally paid for my mobile internet so that it would work without interruptions. I flipped through the study material for a while. The letters quickly began to merge and swim in front of my eyes.
Oh, he's losing it.
I devoted the evening to relaxing in video games. It was getting dark, and I was about to go to bed when my phone rang. I flinched at the unfamiliar sound I'd last heard so long a time ago. You unfamiliar with a phone call, you dick? Who would be calling at this hour? At my entire entourage?
It's
Only
2:50.
Only Chris knew my contact at the moment.
Mr. Max.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. It's just fucking like freaking Mr.
No, you
Johnson.
just hear this. You just hear this. I've fallen and need your assistance.
We have
I'm
My
Yeah.
falling
fellow
and can't.
fan.
we have a
I'm
break.
falling and can't
Fan
get
of the
up.
batteries.
I cannot get up.
Although
he
it could
answers it.
well have been.
You're gonna die in 7 days.
Shut the fuck
Oh.
up!
No,
Never
not
die
this
in
shit,
7
not again.
days.
Although it
Avada Kedavra.
I swear to God, if I hear that down the phone, could well have been spotted by someone new. Having found my social networking page, surprisingly, the caller's number was hidden. Usually, I don't
Oh.
take unfamiliar numbers, considering it as an advertisement, a scam, or some other kind of prank. But this time, the hidden number caught my attention. So why not? Hello?
Max, did you put your name in the goblet of the fire?
God damn it, Max! You put me the gun in the fire. You need to come do that now.
Sorry, I had to. It was setting up for it. It was
I
setting up
like
for
this. I picked up the phone after a while, but there was no answer. As I listened, I got a barely audible breath on the other end.
It's that,
Oi.
if it's that one creepy girl, I swear to God, bro.
I can hear you. Who is it? I was about to hang up, but then I heard a hoarse, gruff voice distorted by the interference. So I hear you lost your parents. How do you feel about becoming Robin?
Who does it?
Is it me?
I can do it. You shouldn't have come to this town. Soon, you will pay for everything.
Yeah,
Liam
that was about
Neeson,
the
is that
voice I was
you?
gonna do.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
about the
Oh,
voice I
who
was
you
gonna
are.
do for it.
I mean, all I did was just
You will
push my
understand the
throat.
darkness that lingers behind the telephone wires. I will come out and I will actually fucking
Who's that?
eat you.
Who's doing
Me.
it?
Henry.
What
Who's
the
done what?
Okay.
Did you realize what vocals I have?
Ooh,
sound-
wow.
Shut up! You don't have eyes
You
or
sound like
lungs
the,
or
you sound like the
pancreas.
guy who hypes
No,
up
no,
the
no, no,
Doom
no.
Slayer.
You pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. Did you just hear?
And you get
You
you
will
pick up the
rot.
phone and you get fucking venom. Okay.
You pick up the
You
phone.
Decepticons, we will take over.
I
No, 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 no. You just
No,
hear.
you see,
We are Venom.
Woo.
nah, hit me up.
Fenrir, you literally sound like the guy who hypes up the Doom Slayer in the beginning of Doom.
Hit me up, please.
You
Hit
call
me
him
up.
the Doom Slayer.
Like, here's the thing: you pick up the phone and you just hear,
Eyes, lungs, pancreas. I like that on pizza. Hello, I am calling about your car's extended warranty, and I will need you to pay with your soul. I can out pizza the hut. What? Simply out pizza the hut. Nobody's done this in my lifetime. The real question is, will you have it your way? Or my way?
I mean, I mean,
Hear me out. Hear me
it's
out.
all
This
fair
is-
and
I
good
s-
when you guys like call with that voice on a regular person, but then you don't realize that from the other end of the line it was actually a book talk girl, and just like, ooh, daddy, you don't say.
It's like
No!
you
Hear me out.
you
No,
go
that
through
is my
you like
worst
super
nightmare.
cryptic. You like go through your
I've
super
got one
cryptic
more.
message, and all of a sudden you just hear her panting like, "Yes, more, more."
If I was
Yeah,
doing
right.
it like that, I had to.
Prank calling
Bro.
going down my street. I think I've called the sex hotline again. Bollocks! I need to stop doing that.
No, you didn't.
Shadow.
Do you want my address? You can come here.
Absolutely not. You people charge way too much for this shit. My wife's starting to ask questions.
God. God. God, the fucking phone bill is so expensive. Why is it so expensive?
What do he just goes? He just
I-
comes into the house and then just starts choking you, and then all of a sudden you're like, harder.
Keep going. Keep going.
Harder.
Keep going, please.
Harder.
Keep going.
It just scares them. All right.
What's
continue.
wrong with you people? I've been doing this for thousands of years. Why are you moaning? You should be pleading for your life.
All
This is all
right.
wrong.
Oh,
You shouldn't have come to this town. Soon, you'll pay for everything.
He's the protagonist and the antagonist.
Oh my god.
I mean, all I'm doing is pushing my throat to the side.
Plot twist!
It's not hard.
He's like
Like,
he's
just-
schizophrenic.
Just go to the. Now my guy's got too many voices in his head.
Dude,
it's the
did you
plot-
guys did you like my plot twist?
Yeah.
It was the
Was
I-
it the voice I did for it?
yes, it was the.
I don't quite understand. I can't hear you well. Who is it? All right. If anyone else wants to do it, go for it.
Oh,
I
no.
got you. Hold on.
Go now.
Don't worry. We'll meet very soon.
I could do a Khajiit voice.
Oh, please.
Okay, I swear to God.
What? What?
Do not worry, we will meet very soon.
We'll
You know,
meet
I'm not
very
gonna lie.
soon.
The only thing I can think of is like this one TV show that used to be on in the UK where they had like a funny narrator, and
Hold
at
on.
the end of the first episode, there was just a thing that said, "All right, quick, and there's my name. Quick, call my number." And then you just hear a phone ringing. Hello? No, I'm not wearing any knickers.
Damn. Hey,
In the most
Fenrir,
posh Brit voice ever conjured.
Is
so the voice you
Hey.
just did.
Sorry. Is this some kind of joke? Grant? Erica? Phil? Steve? Dr. Phil? John? Tina? At first, I thought someone had gotten the wrong number. But then I immediately thought back to today, and it could very well be someone's prank. Punching into a locker and licking off a table is fine, and why wouldn't it be? I'm sick of your stupid jokes. If you have something to say it to me in person. I'm hanging up.
I was doing the creepiest. Fenrir, go.
Oh,
You want me to
wait.
do it?
hang up
Oh,
now and
oh,
see
it
your
was
character
me.
dies!
Oh,
I
it
don't
was
mind.
me.
Like,
It
I
was
don't
me.
mind if I do it or not.
It was me.
Okay.
You hang up now. Someone you care about dies.
Oh, you sound like that guy from was that Scarface? Wait, no. No. Wait, who was that? What's his name?
Ghostface.
Ghostface,
Scarface is an
yeah.
entirely different movie.
I forgot. I
Ghostface.
was-
Ghostface with Italian accent.
Well,
Ghostface
someone
with
did that
Italian
earlier.
accent.
Wait, no, that wasn't Italian. I don't know.
At this point, I'm stunned.
French.
If this is a prank, it's a cruel one. Even for this couple. And if it's not. The hell are you talking about? I'm gonna call the police if you keep talking like that.
Hey, Teji.
Good luck with that. You can stop being so nervous and stop pacing the room already.
Can you try saying like Sydney?
Sydney,
Why do you remind me of two
what's
things?
what's your favorite movie?
I really like watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I like
That's
watching you from the bedroom window.
What's your
It's
favourite
like
movie?
what?
You, I picked up through the binoculars.
I've been watching
That's
you
what-
through the binoculars. What's
That's
your
when I
favorite
start-
movie?
Cheese.
Hey,
Gee! That's when I started to feel really uncomfortable. I was really walking around the room without realizing it. I went to the window and drew the curtains, but he could have just guessed. Or was it another psycho from town? Goosebumps ran down my spine. I made my way over and sat down on the bed. What do you want from me? The $2 bill, and that's enough.
oi!
Huh? Who? Where?
Oh, my bad.
And
You'll find
why?
out soon.
Stranger hung up. Even if it was someone's stupid prank, which it probably was, it still felt unpleasant. Who would want to spy on me in my own home? Who even knows where I live? I don't. On the other hand, what did he say? Stop walking? Could have just hit randomly for effect. Or it could have been some kind of metaphor. Think about the strange midnight call and its vague message. I didn't notice myself settle into the bed and fall asleep. I didn't wake up until the third alarm clock. I've gotten used to getting up this early lately. Yesterday's call got pushed to the back burner, and the overall impression of the arrival rolled into one big snowball that rolled and enlarged on its own. I had a quick breakfast of cereal and rushed to the university, repeating formulas as I went, but I was in a hurry for nothing. Turned out that I arrived even before the time. Time hadn't started yet. There wasn't even anyone in the classroom yet, except Nate. I was sitting over his notes, decided to cheer him up somehow after yesterday and said hello quietly.
Why are you like? It feels like you're going in and out of your mic.
You'd rather I stay here?
But no, it's more like I
I
can't.
do hear it.
hear
It
you.
sounds like you're moving around a little bit. You're going away from the
I'm
mic,
not
then you're
gonna
going back into the mic, and then you're going away from the mic.
100%. I'm just trying to get comfortable, I guess.
Mm.
Oh, is this okay?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. The guy was sitting over his notes. I decided to cheer him up somehow after yesterday and said hello, quietly. Nate raised his glasses at me in amazement and looked around. With every expression on his face, he always looked somehow frightened. Apparently, he couldn't believe that someone would just turn to him like that. Hi. Studying, huh? He looks so done with everyone's shit.
Yeah, he looks like he's just done. Yes, hi.
The guy opened his mouth to ask something else, but changed his mind on the fly and fell silent. After hesitating for a moment, he decided to ask,
Carnival, I swear.
Yes. Are you gonna mock me too?
what makes you think that? It's not even on my mind.
Because that's all everyone does.
All of them? Surely your group, or rather our group, is not without good... Okay. People.
You're probably right, yes. But you're the first person who's ever talked to me without a purpose. Usually it's either homework or to make fun of me.
Don't let him treat you like that. Sometimes you just have to fight back, or the attitude won't stop.
That's easy to say. Have you even seen Grant? What could I possibly have against him?
Well, not everything is solved by force. Look, you have something he doesn't. At least 5 inches. Brains. Could ask someone for help. Tell Mr. Johnson as a last resort. He seems to be able to help with that.
If only it were as easy as you say. But thanks for the encouragement.
The guy gave his first semblance of a smile, and I felt even more sorry for him.
You're Max, yes? I remember you're the new guy. I'm Nate.
Nice to meet you, Promised Neverland.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's right. Nice to meet you, Nate. Oh my god, he teleported. As we chatted, the classroom gradually filled with people. Soon Samantha, Sarah, and closer to the bell, Leon showed up. But as it turned out... Sorry, because of the task for today, everyone was seated one at a time. Apparently half the group was told just to show up at a different time. Good thing Grant wasn't there. Leon, as promised, shot his eyes in my direction and threw a file with answers on his phone. With the bell ringing, Mr. Johnson came in and greeted the group and handed out the test forms. To my disappointment, Leon's answers didn't fit the test at all. I cast a judgment glance in his direction and my friend made a guilty grimace. Had to do it myself. There are 60 marbles in a bowl. Their colors are red, blue, and yellow. A third of the marbles are yellow and a quarter of them are blue. How many red marbles are in the bowl? Right, shut up for a second. I got this. So there's 20, so that's 15, so that's 35, so there's 25. Done.
Yep.
25 red marbles. That is not university level maths.
How did you do that?
It's
I'm
one third of 60 is 20, and then
one
fourth of 60 is 15. 15 plus 20 is 35, so it has to be 25.
Are you still counting? What number? Hang on. Oh, I know this one. I got this. Okay, so that one should be 19.
Yes, correct.
Because the 6 are just thrown in there for dramatic
Because
effect.
it
The reality is
4,
that there's
6
4, 9,
plus
14.
5. Yeah, the 6 doesn't matter.
Yeah, 19. What number should be in this row after 8? Okay, let's have a look. 16, 25. Oh, I know this. It's 64. 64. 64.
Yes. Yeah, 64. 4 squared is 16, 5 squared is 25, 6 squared is 36, 7 squared is 49, 8 squared is 64.
I don't like math.
Yes,
I love math.
I used to. If you add up all the odd numbers in this row, will this sum be even or not? Let's see. We don't need to count it too much. So there's 1, 2.
No. Wait.
3.
Yes.
No,
It'll
it
be
will,
even.
it will
It'll
be
be an
even.
even
Four
number.
odds.
It will be even.
Yeah. Which number is the smallest? So,
Point
Point one.
0.
Point
0.1. Point
It
1.
is 0.1, yeah.
Oh my! I don't know if that's smart number.
Smart boy. Why so easy?
Yeah.
My brain is so fucking huge.
I felt like I wrote an A, but did not think about some of the questions. Wow, I was taking a while to do all of those. I'm not my math.
My
isn't
inner
my strong
monologue
suit.
turned female.
No, I'm sorry.
It's quite alright.
No, it's like it took me a while to solve those.
Really?
Math isn't my strong suit.
My noggin is so fucking huge. I felt like a routine. Time was coming to an end, and everyone turned in their work. After the lesson, we had a break until the next class. My friends and I decided to take a little walk in the backyard of the building.
So far, he's useless.
What, Leon?
Mm.
Yeah. While the girls were late at university, Leon and I had already gone out to the sunny field. Some guys were playing soccer in the field.
This test was bullshit. All my found answers didn't fit. I had to randomly jot down answers.
You're an idiot.
Maybe, but don't judge me.
You're being judged. Is it
No.
really that?
The
Sorry, the way we
judgmental
just.
stare.
Oh.
The judgmental stare is coming in very hard right now.
Is it really that bad? It didn't seem that hard. Although I'm not sure I got it right myself.
Oh, I wish I could walk to the park instead of all this. I don't feel like going to the rest of my classes.
Suddenly, something obscured the sun in front of us.
It's a
A
ball.
meteorite. We're about to get isekai.
never mind.
Oh shit! Never mind. It's a brick. It's a brick.
His
Leon
theme
didn't
music
know-
is busted. Hold on now.
Do I turn the volume up? Okay. Leon didn't notice the obstacle.
Do you want me? Oh, hang on.
So he. Oh, never mind.
Oh no, bro.
Oh,
I like the music.
Oh no, bro.
The music is really nice, actually.
Yeah, the
I
music
like
is very nice. It's helping me focus.
It does
I'm
sound like a new. It does sound like the news has just started, though.
So he just. Leon didn't notice the obstacle, so we just crashed into the chest of Grant, who appeared in front of us. He grabbed his friend by the scruff of his neck and dragged him away.
Edwards, just the man I need. Get over here.
Scorp.
Get over here.
Get over
here.
Hey, what are you doing?
Stay out of this, little man. Unless you want to get one too.
Maybe you can explain why you're making threatening phone calls at night.
What are you talking about, asshole? I don't care about you. Not yet.
I'm gonna take my guess that Grant cheated off of him on the test.
Leon shrank back and fell silent, not wanting to get into the altercation.
And you! I'm sick of your pathetic excuses. When will I see my money?
But it's mine.
Shut up!
He slammed his fist on the wall in front of Leon's face with force.
You're lucky I'm in a hurry right now. I swear, if the answers don't fit, I'll kill that nerd. You stay here until the end of school. Then I'll wait for you here in the backyard.
Does anyone actually follow through with that demand? Ever?
No.
Either you bring me my money, or we'll have another conversation. And God forbid you don't show up here.
Oh no, not a conversation! Ooh.
You know what's gonna happen to you. Don't forget, Edwards. Here after studying.
But it's my money.
He
I
shook
need it
Leon
now.
then, grinned and stalked towards the building's entrance. My crumpled friend came back to me and scratched the back of his head awkwardly. This is why English people don't go to American schools. They see these bullies and just go, you little bitch. What the hell was that about now? Whatever money is he talking about?
I didn't want it to come out like this in front of you, but there's no point in hiding it now. You see, my family has quite a bit of money. My dad has a real estate business. That's not the point. A long time ago, this overgrown protein man was harassing me with something, about something, and as soon as he found out I had money, he started demanding payment for my immunity. At one point, I got sick of it all and just stopped paying him for nothing. So he's pissed off, demanding some debt from me that he made up himself. Can you imagine how crazy this is?
Yeah, tough case. What are you gonna do about it now?
What can I do? I'm gonna have to go deal with him.
Truly a shame. You mean you're gonna walk around with black eyes?
Don't write me off. I was in martial arts for one singular year.
Ooh, spooky. At this point, Sarah and Samantha caught up with us.
What are you boys gossiping about?
Women!
He ran into Grant on the way in. He doesn't seem to be in a good mood.
That's because he doesn't like girls.
He's always in a bad mood. Nothing new.
Apparently, he decided not to say much about that conversation. So I decided not to tell other people's secrets. Leon immediately tried to change the subject.
By the way, did you ask him about some coal?
Yeah, probably a mistake, or he didn't react to it at all. Someone called me last night.
Someone new?
Oh, calm down, Daphne Blake. That's what I thought too. That was a hidden number.
What did he want?
Threatening, I take it. I just didn't understand what he wanted. His voice was distorted. Interference. Probably just someone playing a prank, nothing serious.
Threats? Are you sure it's safe?
I hang out with you and you're worrying enough, calm down. I hope so.
Ooh, sounds scary. But it could have been any of the students running you through the network, I suppose.
I thought Grant or Erica at first too. Why would they even do such a thing and not address it personally?
No, it's not them. Grant wouldn't have been smart enough to do it, and Erica, that's not her style. Plus, you two haven't really gotten to know each other yet, I take it.
Listen, Slayer, you're quite the hacker. Is there any way you could find out who this number belongs to?
Alas, that number is no longer traceable. But you're right, there is something I can do to help. I can install a program that will trace the number for you if a smart guy wants to troll you again. But that can only be done at my house.
Well, I don't want to burden you. It's probably an isolated incident. Bye-bye. We chatted about school, everyday life, and my past life in Los Angeles. I didn't have any close friends there, so it wasn't hard for me to move. Time flew by as we already had to go back to university. Leon was stubborn and didn't want to go. He even wanted to skip a couple of classes to go for a longer walk. But we collectively dragged him inside.
But
In a
I don't
net.
want to go. I want to go on
Calm
a
down.
walk.
Calm down, Fred from Mystery Inc., you tit. Classes flew by at breakneck speed again. After the bell rang, Samantha came up to me. Hello.
Max, can I ask you something?
Sure, what's the matter?
I'm embarrassed to even talk about such a thing. Anyway,
Uh-oh.
I borrowed a book
Oh,
from the
no.
library a long time ago. I should have returned it a long time ago, too. But it got lost, and I found it just yesterday. And now I have to go and get it back. But I'm kind of scared. I realize it's not something horrible like phone threats or something. But could you go to the library with me?
Ooh, we can hold hands!
Oh my god.
It was evident that everything said was given to the girl with difficulty. She stared at the floor, looking at her shoes. Then I remembered Leon, who was supposed to go to the meeting with Grant at the same time. Maybe it would be better to back him up. Fuck you, bitch. Grow some confidence. Let's go to the showdown with Leon. I want to watch somebody fight.
But Samantha.
Vote.
She's creepy.
Actually, that's fair. Yeah, no, Leon. Actually, yeah, no, that's completely fair.
I haven't gotten to voice much.
Oh.
I mean, then yeah, I guess we could choose Samantha, right?
You guys can vote.
I'd rather go for Leon personally.
Are there other guys are even in here?
Hmm?
Probably not. Then they left.
Oh dear.
Mags is in here.
Brenner's in here. Oh, that's what's bags.
I
is
don't
on mute.
mind. He is the protagonist.
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Oh, about damn time.
All right. No, I was like, fight, and then Rogue was like, oh, I haven't voiced a lot, and I'm just like, oh, that's true. Go to the library.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help right now. I have to help a friend with something. The girl looked away and sighed sadly.
Of course, I understand. I won't keep you waiting for anything.
Oh, thanks, babe. Love you. Goodbye. I'll go with you any other time, okay? But Samantha ignored my question, quietly gathered herself, and walked out. Well, I hope she wasn't too offended. Seriously, taking the book to a library or actually backing up a friend? I'm gonna go with the real help. Leon himself was nowhere to be seen. He must have already gone to meet with his fate. Went behind the building where there were no longer any people at all, and I didn't see indeed see Leon and Grant. Speaking isn't my strong point. They were arguing in a heated tone. I only wanted to watch from around the corner, but I carelessly touched the trash can. Both guys turned around at the sound of it. I had to come out of hiding and approach them.
I freaking hate this. I got new mic settings. Sorry. You again? How many times? If you haven't figured it out yet, it's none of your damn business.
Shut up, man tits. Oh, okay.
Max, you shouldn't have.
It concerns my friend, it concerns me. Shut up, Leon. I don't know how it's done here, but you can't owe a man a debt of money that belongs to him. What?
Shut up! I'm sick of your chatter. I see you two are bonding. But you know what I'll tell you, rookie? I got friends too.
I'm shocked. Before I know it, two of the same big guys were sneaking up on us from behind. Probably his badass bunch. But possible escape plans were fading away.
Did you fucking think you were gonna come here and scare me? I'm gonna count your teeth.
Oh, I'm sure it's as easy as counting your boyfriends. He stepped forward and tried to get me with a swinging punch to the head.
Here?
I'd been on edge for a while now, so I just stepped back, dodging the blow, and then came in close and punched him sharply in the solar plexus.
What the hell is that?
The solar plexus. It's like the. Do you know the bottom of your ribs? Imagine just underneath that.
Ooh, ow.
Yeah, it's
He
very
basically
bad
just
stuff.
punched him like straight like in the middle of the abdomen.
Basically,
Punched
it's
him
basically
in
where
the gut.
it's where the squishy part starts.
Ah.
Stunned, the jock jerked backwards, but his buddy grabbed me from behind, and Grant gave me a few solid punches to the ribs, and then to the cheekbone. This guy isn't very smart. The ground shifted out from under my feet, and I sank to the ground. Leon tried to fight the other big man, but he was unsuccessful. As I recovered, he was thrown to the ground and kicked. I heard that kick sound effect. I was vaguely aware of what was going on when suddenly there was a high-pitched sound like some sort of siren shrieking.
Ow!
Ow, that ow, ow, ow.
It's like a dog whistle. Holy.
That's a taser.
How do you know that?
Actually, it does sound like a taser now that I think about it.
How do you guys
But
know
God, that's
that?
loud. You know,
Don't ask questions.
Don't worry about it.
Don't ask questions.
don't ask questions, and if you do get a taser, don't use it on yourself to see what it feels like.
Why would I do that?
Because you're
His
not
Max
gonna
has
do
tried
that
it.
because you're smarter than me.
His Mags has done it. The attackers put their hands over their ears, shouting curses and not realizing the source of the sound. I looked up and saw Sarah standing next to me. I read her lips rather than heard her words.
Come on, hurry up. Come on, stop playing
Oh.
around.
Oh, never mind. It's an R-word alarm. Possibly. Leo and I got up as fast as we could and ran away together. We ran around the building and across the street to a crowded place. But there was no chase after us. Hooray!
Damn cowards, all they can do is attacking the majority. I knew it couldn't go that clean with him.
Well, thanks to Sarah, if it wasn't for her, we'd be chops by now.
Oh, you're welcome, boys.
You're lucky I heard you guys talking this afternoon, so now I thought I'd check in.
Where's Samantha?
Thank you, too, Max. I don't know how it would have gone without you.
Just checking to see how you're doing. You can't let that asshole threaten you for his fantasies. By the way, what was that awful sound? The girl smiled dazzlingly and pointed to her collar.
You like it? It is my personal development and pride. Techno Collar 2.0. What you heard is what you might call amplified ultrasound.
So a dog whistle.
I have a slight phobia of dogs and scares him away, so I decided to add such a feature. And then I amplified it so I could have a strong effect on people too, for emergencies, like the one you just had.
That's dumb. And you were
just
saved from the
it.
sound? You were saved from this?
You were literally saved from it by
Yeah, but-
what you made. Why was it dumb?
Yeah, but the problem is that would affect everyone because it's through a speaker.
Yeah, except for me, I have
It would-
headphones. Oh, but I
So
can
long
let
as
go.
she's good.
Oh yeah, so long as she's good, I don't mind if my friend's ears start bleeding.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow, I see how it is.
So what we have is a glorified dog whistle.
Wow, it's a useful device. Now it has saved our lives, if not our health.
So, what's gonna happen now?
What do you mean?
Well, Grant's obviously not gonna get off our backs that easily now. He's out for blood and he's going to ruin our lives any way he can.
Let's just be careful and stick together for now. The fact that he didn't follow us shows he's not so fearless. And we'll deal with the problems as they come.
Still,
That's just fancy words for fuck it, we'll wing.
be careful, guys. I might not be around next time.
And get a taser. Oh, I completely forgot.
What is it?
Chris was supposed to go to the pizza place with me after studying today. He's probably waiting for me. Opened my phone on silent mode and there were indeed 3 missed ones.
Man, I'm sorry I had to distract you like this. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come. Chris is your brother, correct?
Yeah, that's right. It's no big deal. I'm just gonna be a little late. We wanted to celebrate my move at the pizza place.
One second. Let me just.
When are we done, by the way?
Are you okay, by the way, Teiji? Just checking on something in chat. Good?
I'm just checking something real quick. Oh wait, I didn't write down what my was gonna say. Where is it?
Are you looking for your,
Yes, I'm looking for rum. Is that what you said?
No, are you looking for your,
You are loud.
And
I'm confused.
and very.
Hello? What?
Oh, there it goes.
Hi there, how are
You
you?
sounded
Oh.
like you had a voice changer on.
Oh,
Probably
I did. Sorry.
No, I figured.
Yes, I can't find it. Where'd I put it? I give it to you, right? Let me What time did I say it was gonna end?
11.
Wait, hang on.
11. In 47 minutes.
Okay. Let's continue. Vendor.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was looking away. But then I will not keep you any longer. Pizza is sacred. Have a good celebration.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow then. We said our goodbyes, and I walked back to the entrance of the building, where my brother was originally supposed to drive up. I called him back, and soon his car was right outside. I got in the front seat and said hello to my brother.
Well? Bruh, who was reading for Chris?
Me. Hi.
Why aren't you reading for Chris?
I'm sorry. So, how's the adult life treating you? Is it as scary as you thought?
You know, it could be worse. I made friends with a few guys. I didn't seem to be that far behind academically.
So you're already making new friends. That's my little brother. Are you hungry or did you eat something?
My stomach rumbled treacherously. I hadn't really eaten anything since this morning. I'm actually starving.
And that's great, because now we're going to the best pizza place in Sunlight City, my treat. You like pizza, don't you?
No.
Sure hope you do, else we'd have a problem.
No, I'm afraid
We're
not.
throwing hands, man. Hey, what's that? Who did this to you?
He did get a good look at the bruise that appeared to be drawn on my face. Oh, that's nothing serious.
Have you had a fight with someone yet? No, I'm not judging, but don't be in a hurry to make enemies. You can always do that.
Yeah, sometimes those enemies find you on their own.
Well then, you don't have to go straight. Sometimes you can find a way around it. And then you can kick it in the ass.
I grinned softly. Contrary to my expectations, my brother didn't even scold me or ask for details.
By the way, do you want to go for a ride? You wrote me that you got your license, but didn't have a car there. The place isn't navigated. I will take you there in no time.
Really? Can I? I'm not afraid of ruining the car. It's pretty cool. Did have a license, but I'd never driven my own car. Chris really made me happy when he got here. Can't believe I have such an awesome brother.
Sit down before I change my mind. Oh, I'm gonna
Right,
regret
Roderick,
this.
calm down. We switched places. Carefully started the car and drove. You know you're the best brother ever.
Maybe because I'm your only brother.
Chris chuckled.
But you can remind me more often. You can go faster if you want. Let's go for a joyride. Oh god,
Press
we're
the gas
speeding.
pedal. Pressed the gas pedal and the car sped forward. I'd never driven so fast before. Chris opened the windows and fresh air rushed in.
Smell of mud. What?
Whee! There were hardly any cars on the road at all. Small towns have their advantages. All the difficulties and tensions of the past day faded away, filling my thoughts with euphoria and high. Hello. I guess life here isn't so bad. I'll make new friends. Spend more time with my brother. Figure out the future. I stopped at a stoplight. No way, did you? Thank you for everything, bro. I don't know how I can thank you enough for giving me a chance here. My only family left, and that means a lot to me.
How come he looks good here and then not on a Sprite?
That's how the companies get you.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say, damn, he looks different. Can't put my finger on it quite. Jeez, Max, are you that hungry? What's with the sudden attack of cuteness?
Right?
Again, he joked away. Quickly grew serious.
Of course I'll help you in any way I can. You're my brother. We have to take care of each other. Family comes first.
Chris's smile, a red traffic light. He's got some weird fucking teeth.
They have no
Free
line down the
intersection.
middle.
Eyes twitching. Oncoming, an approaching black figure. Is that Batman? I had no time to react. I had no time to react. Though in my brain, those fractions of a second stretched into an endless loop. A huge black Jeep slammed into us at full speed.
I called it.
Clang of metal, shards of broken glass flying before his eyes. It didn't hurt, like I wasn't a participant in what was happening, but watching a movie in slow motion. And then I fell into a black, tightening abyss, and it was over. Hundreds of bright lights flashed in front of my face, a distant sound, as if it were on the other end of a telephone wire. Slowly, thoughts and feelings began to return. And of course, the overriding feeling is pain. My head was slightly buzzing at first, but as I awakened, it started to straight up split. What does that mean? Am I still alive? With the effort of a student who sat up all night playing computer games and has to get up in a couple of hours for a session on an important subject, I opened my eyes and was immediately blinded. Much white light clammed back up. Consciousness gradually cleared, and the sounds became more real and closer. I pulled myself together and opened my eyes again. Smash! This time, the light didn't cut into my eyes as much. And there was a girl in a red and white uniform. The same crimson red hair was leaning over me.
Oh, you're awake at last. How are you feeling?
Before I fully realized what was happening, I looked around. Everything was so white. I'm lying in a separate bed in the hospital, all bandaged up like a mummy. I could see the outline of the city in the window, or in the distance. But that could be the nurse. What happened? Aha. Accident, black SUV. Chris. Where's Chris? Now! I blurted out as my memory mapped out the recent events. The nurse worriedly checked my forehead.
Max, calm down, please. I'll explain everything to you, but you need to calm down.
I'm as calm as a boa constrictor. Now tell me where my brother is, and I'm out of here. I tried to free my arm, but I was too tightly bound. My strength was all but gone. Her side and dead.
As you may have guessed, I'm a nurse. My name is Scarlett Blair, and I'm looking after you here. You've been down here for a few days now, even though your vitals have been stable.
Few days? Ah, shit! How many days have I missed? Tress must be worried. I've got to find a way out of here. But since you said the vitals are stable, can I get out of here now?
Of course. You'll be out of here soon. We just want to make sure you're okay.
And why does she sound so depressed?
I called it.
How do you know my name? Called me Max. Mama!
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Mama!
it's not. It's
Your
not
friends
mother.
called us. They're all worried about you. Worried that you just dropped out of university like that, and you finally got through here.
My friends, Leon, Sarah, Samantha were worried about me. Even though we hadn't known each other that long, they found me, called the name. Shit, you really are great guys.
Max, I'm sorry.
I called it.
No!
But your brother didn't make it. The car hit you right on his side. Death was instantaneous. When the body was pulled out, it was mangled beyond recognition.
I called it. I said the air smells like murder. God, I hate when I'm right.
The ground hard from under my feet, and specifically the bed. What the fuck with your Leon? What? Chris is dead? No, can't be. We just met. I can't lose him again.
I'm sorry, Max. You wanted to know the truth, and I wanted to put it off. There is no point in embellishing events. Tell me, what's the last thing you remember before the accident?
I tried to recall all the minute events in my memory. Driving. Traffic light. We stopped. There was no one in front of it. There was no cars on the street at all. We were talking about something. My side vision, I noticed a black spot that was getting bigger and coming towards us. It was a big black Jeep that hit us from the side with all its might. I don't remember anything else. Stop. Hit from the side. From the side where Chris was sitting, crushing the passenger seats. Where I was supposed to sit. No. He asked me to drive. And he saved my life. Tears came to my eyes. The realization of the hopelessness and blind luck that had given my life. It should have been me. Disappointment was quickly supplanted by anger. What kind of car was it? It couldn't have been going that fast by accident. It was a free intersection. That psycho deliberately drove into us. Who brought me here? What happened to that car? Answer me! I was already shouting. Scarlett's eyes widened in fright. She recoiled. I knew, in a corner of my mind, that she had nothing to do with it. But I couldn't just keep it to myself. And there was no one else here but her. She put her eyes? What? Her hands out in front of her in a protective stance.
That's why I said you'd be able to leave soon, but not at the moment. Your condition is quite stable, but only minor bruises and scratches. There's someone else who wants to talk to you. This is Police Officer Elizabeth Reynolds.
Reynolds?
The fact's that no other car was found at the scene of the accident. Passers-by noticed only your car crumpled into a cake and called the ambulance and the police. The bastard just left the scene. I don't know if he did it on purpose or by accident, but he got away. So I want you to talk it over with her. And after that, you're free to go if you see fit. My work here is done. I leave some pills here on the table for you. Just to reduce your headaches, you can take one a day. Physically, you're completely healthy.
Well, fine. She injected me with some kind of solution through a syringe. I felt pleasantly energized. This time, able to move my arms and legs.
So, are you ready to talk? Or do you need more time to rest?
I'm ready. You can call her. It's my Batman arc. Scarlet smiled softly and nodded. She got up from my bunk, got ready to leave. Thank you for everything. She turned around and smiled at me.
You're welcome, darling. It's my job. If you have any more ailments, you come straight to me. I'm sorry we had to meet under these circumstances.
After that, she came out. After working on my arms, I was finally able to free myself from the bandages and sit up on my bunk. I felt much more awake after the injection. I found some minor abrasions and bruises on my body, but nothing serious. My head still ached, but the new food for Ford partially dulled the pain. The hell? Who would want me dead? Or Chris? I've only been in this town a couple of days and nobody knows about me. What about Chris? Maybe he'd trust someone at work? And why did the killer hit from that direction? Was I supposed to be sitting there? Or had I picked a random side? Could Grant have been crazy enough to do something like that? So many questions, not one answer. Oh, hello there. While a young police officer walked in. No, not massively pointy. A little taller than I was. Wearing her usual dark blue uniform, cap on her head, long hair braided into braids.
Lol.
At the entrance, she took off her cap and nodded at me. The girl studied me partially with stern eyes and introduced herself. She gives off a similar vibe to Jill Valentine now that I look at her. Like, I don't know why, but...
Yeah, that's valid. I see it.
Rogue's taking a while. Quick, Max, go!
Max, give us your best woman voice.
I
Quick,
cannot do a
women!
woman voice.
Women, Max!
Officer Elizabeth Reynolds. I'm sorry
Fuck!
for your loss, kid. I heard what happened. I like to get on the case.
Officer? I don't know what to tell you. Did you find out anything about the car that hit us?
Alas, no. Our cameras are all broken in that part of town.
Fuck.
Actually, I was gonna ask you questions, but I take it you don't remember anything?
Why? What's happening to you?
Happening to who?
Huh? Who?
It was cursing.
Me, I'm disappointed in this town. Bloody broken cameras?
Oh, gotcha. He's role playing. He's in the role.
No, I'm just angry at this town at this point. Move back to LA at this point. Just what I already told the nurse. There's a big black Jeep. There were no other cars in the neighborhood. It's not just a coincidence he was aiming straight at us and then drove off.
Is there a way for you to like move your mic towards you when you're leaning back?
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
Thank you.
Please, find this killer. Any other cameras in town that might have him on them. Elizabeth unwound her braid full-footed and walked across the room. Oh my god, she's getting undone.
Killer, don't be so hasty. I realize you just lost a brother, but it could have just been a drunk driver who lost control. Or faulty brakes. And then he got scared and drove off without waiting for witnesses.
It's definitely not a drunk driver. Otherwise, how could he drive off normally without attracting attention? If the brakes had failed, he wouldn't have been able to get that far either. And the road was all clear. He could have easily avoided the accident. I'm sure it's been made Oh, that's a big word.
Meditated.
Premeditated murder. And you don't want to do your job? I was getting hot again. Ooh. Almost shouting every phrase in her face. I think it's more than obvious. What? I think it's more obvious than anything else. Why can't she just appreciate the facts?
Easy, kid. Accident, yes. Crime, yes. But murder? You've been out for days. Don't jump to conclusions on a hothead.
I doubt everything I've said that's nice about her.
I checked cameras in nearby neighborhoods. There were no cars matching your description.
So what? He's just vaporized?
I'll continue to look at more distant surveillance cameras as well and give benchmarks to look for. And if it is murder, we'll get to the bottom of it. Do you know anyone who might have a grudge against you or your brother?
I don't think so. Although there was one bully from university, a dickhead called Grant.
Are you so good at pissing people off that by the second day they want to kill you? I don't mean to downplay your skills, but don't you think that's a bit much?
I love how she's like pretty laid back, but also I don't know. She's so laid back. It's kind of
Yeah,
I like the voices.
It can't be that serious. And I don't know. Maybe one of Chris's co-workers from his father's business? Or some old acquaintances of his?
By the way, what about your father? Could he have any enemies?
He died not too long ago. I don't know. Could be. Chris didn't tell me much about him. Not like he can tell me now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We haven't really talked since we were kids. And, oh,
And Mom?
also dead. Which is why I moved away. Basically, all I had left was Chris, and he was taken away. This feels like 4 in that one movie.
I am number 4?
As in 4, The God of Thunder.
Yeah, the Marvel movie.
So your brother dead? That must suck. You got a mom? Stabbed through the heart by a dark elf. What about a dad? Killed by my sister. What about your sister? Who killed her?
Love and Thunder, isn't it?
Infinity War, I think it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is the voice that I'm using good or is it...
It's fine, don't worry about it.
You poor thing. I know your situation is unenviable and you've just arrived in town, but try to keep your spirits up. Here you go. Here's my number. If you find out anything new, feel free to call me directly. And if I manage to find something, I'll contact you myself.
Spirits are definitely high at the moment. There's so many people going to heaven. I took the outstretched business card with her personal number and slipped it into my pocket.
Hey,
I don't know which voice was better.
Okay.
So I apologize. I have to head out a little bit early. Yeah, I gotta head out.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. The dog's knocked some stuff over and it's kind of, I gotta clean it up.
It's okay. We're
So,
30 minutes left.
alright.
Heading to bed. Thank you for this stream, Uro. Thank you as well, Tenji, for coming in.
Alright.
I'll submit it
Have a good rest of your
after
night,
the stream.
and I will chat with you later.
Hmm?
I said y'all have a good rest of your night, and I will chat with y'all later.
Okay.
Take care, Max. It's been a
Have a
pleasure.
good one. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Home stretch.
thank you for that. It's just all so weird. It was bad, and now it's kind of getting better. I feel normal. Now it's all slipping back into the abyss.
You can do it, boy.
Have I ever told you that I'm scared of bats?
No.
Elizabeth patted my shoulder encouragingly and smiled.
Find people you can count on and stick with them. You're still learning, right?
Still in learn?
I think it's supposed to say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just got.
It's supposed to say still in college. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got in to learn.
That's great. It'll give you something to keep your mind occupied. You'll meet someone in a new environment. Get your mind off things. I'm sure they'll keep you busy.
The officer looked at me. What? Looked at the time on her. Looked at me on her smartphone.
All right, kid. I won't keep you or myself. I've got some errands to run. The nurse said you're fully physically fit, so you can go straight home.
Is that why she's looking at me? She pulled on her cap and left the room. I sat motionless for a while, digesting
Maybe
what I
I
had
should change
heard.
the way I read it. What
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
And why am I doing this? What have I done wrong in this life? I don't know how, but I'm gonna try and find out. And to do that, I had to move forward. I jumped to the floor, my legs numb and stiff from days of inactivity. And after a few fumbling steps, I made it to the table and picked up my pills. There's also a stack of papers with Scarlett's signature on it. Apparently some medical certificates. As luck would have it, I had a headache. So I took the first pill right away, and it took effect almost immediately.
Wow. Ibuprofen could never.
If only.
I've never had it.
Wait. Yeah, ibuprofen's not a painkiller, it's an anti-inflammatory.
It's fast though.
It's... No, that's because you need to take paracetamol. When I stretched my legs, I was finally able to straighten up.
Paracetamol.
Yes.
Yeah.
You said paracetamol.
Yes, paracetamol.
Paracetamol.
Yes, paracetamol.
Paracetamol.
Think. When I stretched my legs, I was finally able to straighten up. I wanted to get home as soon as possible, but unfortunately I have somebody who is grammatically incorrect. So I left the hospital and went home. I
Paracetamol.
came in.
Oh my god.
No, because what you sound like is you're saying paracetamol, not paracetamol.
Paracetamol.
No, parrots did not eat them all.
Paracetamol.
You tit. I came in completely devastated. The hospital was not far from home. About half an hour's walk away. It was already dark outside. Found frozen convenience foods in the refrigerator. I heated them up and had a quick snack without much appetite. Before I went to bed, I decided to Google the news on accident. Maybe I could find some clue there. Opened my laptop and searched for news of that day. Few sites did cover it. Unidentified man rams passenger car at full speed and flees. Terrible Sunlight City crash claims passenger's life. Driver fights for life in hospital. And similar headlines. Most all of the same photo of our mangled car on them. Taken sometime later by a witness. The articles wrote themselves that people were shocked by such a serious accident. Even minor accidents are rare for our small town. I see nothing useful for me. I lay back in bed, stared at the ceiling. This Officer Reynolds seemed competent? Yes. Even though she was skeptical of what I was saying. But it's better to take matters into our own hands. Then I felt like I'd been electrocuted. How could I have forgotten that? At midnight call, as he said, if you hang up now, someone you care about will die. A cold chill ran through me. I jumped up on the bed. What if it wasn't a prank? And the caller and the driver of the Jeep are the same person? So much for the evidence. Why didn't I remember this at the hospital? I even have that hidden number in my call history. Should we call Elizabeth right now? What time do the cops go to bed? Probably late. I jumped out of bed.
Changed. It is still 2:50 at night.
Don't worry about it. It's time. Remembering where I'd put her business card, I rummaged in my jacket pockets and pulled out a slip of paper with a number. I twirled it around in my hands, thinking, but was it such important information? It was midnight on the clock. No, it's not. It's 10. It's 10 to 2.
2:50. It's yeah. No, it's. Oh yeah, no, it's 10 to 2. I'm just dumb and kept saying 2:50. Holy.
Yeah. Let's call them. I think we should call them.
I say, yep, I think.
Of course we should call. Even any little thing can help the investigation. And this is not even close to being a little thing. It's a big thing. Someone was directly threatening me, following me, switching my voice. I dialed a number and my phone and waited. At about the 10th dial tone, the phone was picked up and the sleepy voice of the officer was heard.
Max, is that you? Do you know what time it is? Oh, I hope you have a good reason.
Oh, I do, but I believe this is the wrong line. I meant to call Babes.
Fuck.
I'm sorry,
Wrong line.
Elizabeth, but there's more than a good reason. I remembered an important detail that somehow slipped my mind this afternoon.
Whoa, whoa. Don't talk so fast. Wait, hang on. How does she say Lien Lin? Zach.
Lien?
Whoa,
Dog?
whoa. Don't talk so fast. Come on, take a deep breath and calmly explain to me what your call is.
The day before, at night, a man called me from a hidden number. He openly threatened me, and it was something about killing people close to me.
Interesting. Who called you? What exactly did he say? Do you still have the number?
His number was hidden, and his voice was altered and muffled by some interference. I don't remember exactly what he said, but the gist of it was that he had a grudge against me, and he wasn't happy about my coming to town. And also, I think he was spying on me?
Spying? What do you mean?
He knew I was walking around the room. Maybe he just guessed, or maybe he's a goddamn stalker. Goddamn stalker. And he knows where I live. Now do you realize this isn't just speculation?
Well, I really want to believe you, but you know how that sounds.
But it's true.
Like a strange coincidence. Even if it's all true, I have facts to work with, and this is just circumstantial evidence, you know.
I understand. I shouldn't have called.
Alright, fine. Maybe it's not the right voice yet. I'll try. Ow! What the fuck? Well, that's where you're wrong. And
Jesus
even
Christ,
though
what
you
is this?
woke me up, which I'm not
Wait.
happy about.
hang
Any
on, wait.
information from you will be useful.
Wait, I have a
Who
request.
knows?
Rogue, in that exact voice, can you say, I'm watching you, Wazowski?
You Wazowski?
Oh, wait.
I'm watching you, Wazowski.
You haven't. You want to know something funny about that exact tone, though? If you increase the pitch just a little bit, you get Marge Simpson. Like, listen real close.
I'm watching, Wazowski. Always watching. Homer, take out the dishes. Oh, homie.
Wacky shit. Ah, dear. Alright. Sorry about that.
Who knows? Maybe it'll help when the time comes.
Okay. That's pretty much it. Glad if I could help in any way.
Thank you
I
for
do-
the information. And good night.
Thanks, babe. Sleep well.
Mwah. Good night.
I don't know anymore what to give it.
Elizabeth hung up the phone. I absently put the phone away. Went right to bed. Conscious was now completely clear, and I could relax. I thought about my immediate plans. Alright, I'll get back to studying. I hope I didn't miss much there. I should try to distract myself until I came to my senses. I drifted off to sleep with those thoughts. In the dream, Chris and I were sitting in a pizza place, eating a large pepperoni, drinking a Coke, and laughing.
But he's dead.
Oh,
Damn.
we chatted
Damn.
merrily about something, but the words are indistinguishable. As Chris put a large piece toward him, he accidentally dripped tomato sauce on his jacket. A red spot that slowly spreading and growing in size. I stared at it and kept growing bigger and bigger. Oh no, this is going. There it was, halfway down your chest. A huge, dripping blood stain. I looked up at my brother's face in horror, but instead it was a smudged grimace. More like pizza dough or a smudge on an artist's canvas. I groaned in horror, and then screamed as hard as I could, waking up and sitting up in the bed screaming. My heart was pounding like crazy. Turned my head and didn't immediately realize where I was or that it was a dream. And I woke up 12 hours afterwards. God damn. After, After scrolling through a brief summary of recent events in my head, I glanced at my phone. 5 minutes to my alarm. Fuck yeah. That's great. After having a quick breakfast and getting cleaned up, I went to study. This time I navigated the walls of the uni quickly. When I slammed my locker shut, Sarah was already standing in front of me. Her green eyes lit up at the sight of me. She smiled welcomingly.
Oh, Max. Hi. I wasn't sure it was you. I thought I was mistaken. Well, you know, in light of the recent events. I didn't expect to see you so soon. Oh my god, are you okay? I was worried. We all were.
Hi, Sarah. So good to see you. I've been in hospital for days and I just woke up yesterday.
How awful. I saw that you stopped showing up to class and then this terrible news. I guessed it was you. Unfortunately. Whoever was in the car with you.
That was my brother, Chris. Oh no.
I'm sorry. But it's a good thing you survived. By the way, I don't want to overshadow your return, but we have another test today.
God damn
Yay,
it.
numbers! Numbers! What, again? It was only a few days ago.
I'm shocked too. They're tightening up the program.
The
We
probing?
We can't get through
Excuse
the
me?
material in time. I'm sorry, I'm really sleepy.
English isn't Englishing anymore.
Well then, I'll have to hope for luck, I suppose.
Not necessarily. This test will be less brutal than the last one. It'll be a full group, and us will sit in pairs.
Hustle?
I have an
Said
idea
hustle.
how I can help you. If you want to sit next to me, I told you the guy is like not his language. It's not his.
Yeah,
first
no, I know.
language.
Yeah,
I can't even
no
talk
worry.
anymore. I was like, I'm slowly. If you want to sit next to me, there's still
Deteriorating.
a seat vacant. I'll explain more in the spot.
And your desk mate?
She's still sick. Oddly enough, she's been moping around longer than you've been in a coma. That's good for us right now.
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks for the suggestion.
Anyway, will you have lunch with me tonight? You could join a group.
I assume that's supposed to be dinner. Of course, I wouldn't skip this.
Good for you.
The girl winked at me and disappeared among the crowd of students. I'd have to get to know her better, especially if she wanted to. There was still time to spare before the test itself. Today I arrived even earlier than I should have, and was in no hurry to get anywhere. Woman. I noticed Samantha sitting on the windowsill alone, reading a book. I should probably go say hello to my modest pink-haired friend too. I walked over and sat down next to her. She flinched in surprise when she noticed someone beside her.
Oh, Max. Hi. I didn't see you there.
Hello, I am arrived. Yeah, hi. Sorry to scare you. I just wanted to say hi. What are you reading? Something for the test?
No, just reading a book.
No. She cast her eyes downward, tucking the book into her purse.
How do you know about the test? It's coming up pretty soon now.
A slayer tells me I just met her. What? Okay. I didn't expect to get back to some kind of change right after all those passes.
Oh, speaking of which, how are you? I was worried when you stopped showing up for class. Then Sarah found out about the accident and told Leon and me. What a nightmare. I'm glad you survived.
Oh, thanks, fluffy poo. You want to give me a little hug? Not there. That's where my ribs are broken. Not there. My ribs are still broken. Stop it, please. Ow.
Yes, it's not the best time of my life, but it can't be helped. Samantha looked away embarrassed.
You'll probably sit with her, won't you?
Yes. I don't know yet. Maybe?
But just yes. just
She doesn't.
yes.
She might be a bit weird, but she doesn't scare me.
Valid.
That was an awkward silence. Did I say something wrong? Can't lie, me. I.
I just wanted to say that if you're worried about taking a test, you can sit down with me too. I've been studying for it, and I can help you.
Ooh, I got options.
Embarrassed, Samantha added. Oh, okay. Thanks for the offer. Wasn't the test I was more concerned about, but the inevitable upsetting of one of the girls. I hated to upset Samantha, but I also told Sarah that I would think about it. Why am I so popular? Is it because of the accident? I can't say it's unpleasant, just unexpected. Before the girl left, I decided to offer Samantha something myself. By the way, after lessons, would you like to have lunch together? Sarah and I were having lunch together. You could join us. It's more fun together.
Lunch? With me?
We already have lunch together, you tit. She patted her eyes and said, yeah, you, me, Sarah. Maybe we'll bring Leon, if he's up for it. Keep things interesting. Or do you already have lunch plans? No, you don't?
No, you're right. I have no plans. I just
Oh dear.
haven't been invited to lunch yet.
Great. I'll go first. I was invited myself, so I'm just passing the baton.
I love to join you.
Hey, watch those words there, lady. I get that we do math, but you can do better English. She smiled and turned around and dunked back into her book. Now we're talking. Okay. You can gradually move to the right office. The break time is coming to an end. Yes, it is. As I was climbing the stairs, someone came from behind. Almost knocked me down. Leon!
Leon! Help!
Oh no, not this version of Ashley. I want to shoot this one in the head. With a foot. Oh no.
I think Fenrir fell asleep.
No, Fenrir's close to falling asleep, though.
Yeah,
Home
is
stretch,
this his-
Very-
minutes.
Very close.
Is
Bro,
this
it's
Fenrir's cousin Cerberus?
Yes, no. Bro, it's really you. I couldn't believe it. I thought you'd quit studying. Follow my footsteps. Go to school for a couple of days and that's it. But no. Then I found out about the whole accident thing. Slayer got everyone on edge. I even set up a group chat online to keep everyone informed. And you're as good as new. Not a scratch on you.
Hello to you too. You keep bumping into me like that, you're gonna get scratches. And center of attention today, but it's good to see you too. Leon is such a fucking bro.
Because he set up a group chat to keep everybody informed.
Yes.
So, how's the nurse? I called the hospital. She sounded so young.
Hot. Yeah, there's a nice girl who works there. Scarlet, I think. A little older than us.
Then I'm surprised you got out of there so fast. You could have taken a couple of days off.
Can't take days off to stare at boobies.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
Well, I do.
Yeah, there's a circumstance. I'll tell you about it over lunch, if you join us.
Our place? You've got it all worked out, haven't you? Well, if the girls are gonna be there, I'm in. Since you've already talked to them, you probably know about the test. I'm out of the running. I'm not helping you with this.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Suddenly, a force grabbed me by the back of the neck and pushed me forward. Leon was also pushed towards me, and our foreheads bumped together painfully. Turned around in anger. Oh, this dickhead. You know what, I'm tired of his shit. If Max doesn't beat him up, I'll do it myself. I swear to fuck. Grant grinned in front of us.
Oh, well, he's not here.
Okay, alright. What are you two lovebirds gossiping about? I roughly broke free of his grip and stepped back. None of your damn business. Oh, and I think it is my business. Oh no, I'm just making those up to go along with photos of my voice. He crossed his arms over his boobies and stood between Leon and me. Tried to sidestep him left, right, but he shifted in sync with me. I think our conversation with Leon is over. He gestured to the classroom. I was about to follow his example and head for the entrance to the office, but Grant blocked my path again and shoved me in the chest. Look, I haven't forgotten about your prank, kid. And it was none of your business. But now it is. I don't care what happened to you. But if you cross me again, the consequences will be dire. I don't want to hear from you. You understand. I'm the guy I thought he was going to put in a list. my rescue! Mr. Snape himself was hurrying into the classroom, and the sight of whom Grant tempered his adore or ardor, but no, he adores me now, I guess. Slipped inside, I with him, and with him I.
You shouldn't be doing that, Haru.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, no, sorry. It's like she was like
Dog.
she has a crush on Mags. So because she can't hear him anymore, she's like, "What the fuck is this?" and was like making things fall off my desk.
He's a total asshole. Hasn't changed one bit. I'd better not cross paths with him too much. I went in and looked around at the familiar faces. He is an asshole. Grant positioned himself next to Nate, taking up almost the entire area of the desk with his body.
He sounds so gay.
Fat.
He sounds so gay. It's crazy.
Free seat next to Sarah. Just like she'd said. She glanced at me, winding a lock of hair around her finger.
Oh my god. Not
Ginger.
this shit again.
There's still an open seat with Samantha. She glanced at me, but then looked away, meeting my eyes. I'm not gonna lie, after what happened before, I feel like we should go with Samantha. In general, there were more empty seats in the classroom, as a third of them had decided to skip the test. I wouldn't miss sitting with Samantha. It's a chance to sit with a nice girl. And she said she'd help with the test. I don't think Sarah would be offended. I walked over and sat down next to Samantha. I pulled out my notes, or rather the small portion I'd written in my one class. Samantha fixed her hair and smiled faintly.
That will be enough, I guess.
Oh, thanks.
I shrugged. Everything I have. It's not fair that I have to take the test with everyone else.
Well, that's the rules, But don't worry. I'll help in any way I can.
She's creepy, but she is fucking lovely. Mr. Johnson was talking about something, but I wasn't really listening. Then he started handing out test forms. Got a bunch of different options. That's it, it's gone.
Don't be too scared.
I'm scared of you. Samantha whispered to me.
Solve the first questions you can. I'll do my own, and then I'll look at yours. And then I'll write the correct answers on the sheet under the desk.
Oh, thank you. Without you, I'm a dead man. With you, I'm a cheater.
Don't trip about it. As long as the teacher doesn't notice anything.
I'll try not to stare too much. Oh yes, I'll be staring at your very large forehead. Time's running out. I ducked into my test. Surprisingly, I did know some of the questions. It wasn't hard to find the answers to them, but most of them were a bit of a mystery to me. Samantha quickly sorted out her option, circling the correct answers in neat circles. Then she turned her attention to my form. As she put her pens under the desk, writing down the solutions there. Apparently it was safer that way, so that nothing unnecessary could be seen on the desk. I glanced down. Samantha put the leaf on the chair, right between my legs. Oh my goodness. I involuntarily appreciated her tutorial short skirt. Tickle, tickle. Yeah, she'll definitely be a distraction, but I don't mind. So, what's on your mind? What do you think about the midterm? I slanted my gaze under my desk and began to scrutinize what she had written. Her handwriting was terrible. Samantha didn't seem to notice my gaze as she continued to write out my answers. I began to transfer her decisions to my own form. The handwriting was very nice and neat. It was easy to understand without any questions. Everything was going smoothly until the last decisions began to be blocked by her foot. Samantha was too engrossed to see it from her vantage point. I called out to her quietly, but she didn't hear.
Dickhead. Dickhead.
Okay. I decided not to distract my friend and gently moved her over. I put my hand on her leg and pulled it toward her. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Samantha made no sign of it, immediately spreading her legs wide so I could get a full view of the answers. I hope she didn't think I was some kind of maniac. Oh my god, those are not the answers I'm looking for. I'm looking for numbers, not this is math, not biology. Samantha touched her foot next to mine. Did she do that on purpose? Or did she just do that? I was sitting right next to her after all. I guess I looked kind of creepy from the outside. Every now and then I'd look between my desk mate's legs. Everyone was so absorbed in their own thoughts. Mr. Johnson was solving some problem on the chessboard. I continued to write down the correct answer, but my mind was far from math. But we got there just in time. Samantha finished putting down her pen and exhaling. I finished transcribing her solutions into my form too, and leaned back in my chair. I wasn't sure if just hiding the sheet somewhere on the desk would have been worse. But I'm not one to complain. She suggested it.
Bro.
It was more than successful.
Yes, I know. I'm
Yeah,
just finishing this and then we're done. This
No
part.
worries. Thanks. I whispered, leaning towards Samantha. She smiled back and shifted her legs, pulling the sheets of paper away. Please stop talking about her legs! And just in time, Mr. Johnson announced that time was up and went to collect the forms. Not on Samantha. She did it for two. I thanked her again for her help. Couldn't have done it without you. Nice handwriting, by the way. I mean, nice legs. I mean, legs. I mean, nice legs. I mean, yes, hands.
You're welcome. I promised I'd help.
The girl gathered her things and left the classroom. I was about to leave, but Mr. Johnson called me over.
Do you want to stop here?
We can.
I'd be best, as it seems that we're going to be probably transitioning.
Okay.
Wait, I've just realized something vital.
What?
What?
Wait, hang on. When you save, go back to the screen.
Oh god.
This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. It's 12 o'clock.
Oh,
The time's
no.
changed. No,
This can't be happening.
no. The time. No, it can't be. It's not 10 to 2 anymore. It's lunchtime.
It was always 10 to 2.
It was a universal
always-
constant.
It's the universe is falling
Okay.
apart in front of my very
Wanna know
eyes.
Want to know what's even scarier? We don't even know what we're wearing. We don't know our own clothing.
All right.
You know what's even scarier? What do you... Legs.
Okay.
Oh, that was fun, though.
Yeah, I didn't realize there was something like that at the end.
Fine.
Anyways, we ended up like, no, it wasn't an extension. We're ending up right on time actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one.
It is fun, yeah.
We'll get back to it. Not next week. Not next week, but yeah. Tomorrow we're going to be doing, I believe, Bitter Silver. That's a new one. So, can't wait for it. Yeah. I can't English anymore. I'm all tapped out, but we're gonna push on forward because like I don't want to make discussion. Like yeah.
We will be continuing tomorrow with... Give me 1 second to take a quick gander and have a look at what we're actually doing tomorrow on Friday the 13th. funnily enough. So hopefully that doesn't reflect on any form of negativity that could or may possibly occur. I'm
Well,
very
I'm
quickly
gonna-
doubt
I
myself.
think it is bitter. Yeah, I'm right. It's
I'm
bitter
gonna-
silver.
It is bitter silver.
Yep. Okay. We're all
Goodbye.
done. So now we're gonna like literally. I'm about to close the stream. You can't wait another minute. Sure. Okay. All right. So bye, guys. We're apparently going to be like chasing after Carnival's Dale here. So bye, guys. I hope you had a swell night, and we'll see you tomorrow for Bitter Silver. Everyone say their goodbyes except for Carnival. Why are you still here? You should go. Bye. Bye.
Take care now, lads.